push whips while you walk all day. And I hate when strange niggas wanna talk all day. Clown ass shit, hate to be around that shit. You don't know me, just say what's up, give me a pound, that's it.
Welcome to the Debbie Dads podcast.
Welcome to this episode of Debbie Dads, the most politically correct podcast on the planet. This is your host Moses, and we have the Debbie Dads. How y'all niggas doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, we started a Patreon.
Oh yeah, we started
Getting paid, you know what I mean?
Getting
that
paid,
money.
getting laid. Because no money, slow money is better than no money.
What's that, $1 each?
You're buying McChickens. I'm buying 2 tacos.
Put on your dress, baby. We're going out.
I'm buying pastelitos. And that.
We should get a $3 bill framed and have him sign it.
Facts.
Shout out to our first sponsors. Frankel knows him personally. He can tell us what his name is because I don't remember.
Shout out to my boy Ale. Go to Finish Line and buy sneakers at the Fairgrounds Mall. That's where he works. He's a manager there, so I mean, support him.
The fairgrounds.
The fairgrounds. That's halfway, not torn down.
Not my bad. It's Berkshire Mall.
Berkshire.
Oh, that's
Berkshire. Yeah. He runs that shit. It's my boy. Known him since he was 16.
Oh, say less.
Yeah.
Damn, Mike, how long you been here? I'm sitting here thinking that you
I've
came
been
from New York when you
here
were like 32.
Since 07.
So you from here
Yeah.
at this point.
I'm from Stevens. Now I'm from.
At what point? How long do you have to live somewhere before you know that's where you're from?
You're from.
Now you can't be like I'm from Philly.
I think more than half your life.
More than half your life. That's it.
Yeah.
So if I lived in a town for 25 years, if I'm 49, I can still rep that city.
You can say I'm from New York, but I moved to Reading.
But at 50,
I've spent some time in PA.
at 50, you have to say I'm from Amish Town.
Yeah, if I'm still here.
Bro, what's your address on your taxes? That's where you're from. That's where you're from. What the IRS got on file?
It's so weird how niggas are mad tribal about that shit, about where they're from.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn people are the most annoying.
Nigga, Puerto Ricans for the most annoying.
Word.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans from Brooklyn.
Nigga, Puerto Ricans are born with a Puerto Rican flag tattoo.
No, but
My boy Al is Puerto Rican.
damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
No, I think I'd just say half your life, but if you only lived in New York or somewhere till you were 4, like nigga, you're not from there.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say? You know who the worst people in the states? The worst state that claims
Claims
they're
that
from?
state.
Yeah, it's people from New York.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
They don't fucking stop, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, I haven't met that many people from Cali or anything like that, so I can't say. But yeah, no, New York is worse.
Yeah, New York is by far. Even in Cali, there's people niggas. I'm from New York. Seriously.
Yeah, we used to know a guy who dated my sister. We all hated him. His name was Justin.
The nigga used to tie his shirt around his head like it was like it was part of his outfit every single day.
Like he was trying to do capoeira or some shit.
Banana way.
It was so fucking awkward. But he would not stop saying, "I'm from New York." Yo, we're talking about peanut butter and jelly right now. He wouldn't stop saying.
He's like, in New York, the peanut butter jellies are crustless. Like, nigga, relax.
They're rougher than this.
You don't got this brand.
Whatever happened to that dude, yeah?
I don't know, nigga. I don't.
He's in New York.
He's back in New
He's
York.
New York.
Loving New York. I don't know why niggas from New York are like that. I think
It's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's like
Some
I'm
clout.
tough.
Some kind of pride. But it's like, it's arrogant to believe that your town is the roughest. Like, even if it is the roughest, doesn't mean that you're the roughest of them. And even if you were, doesn't mean that other towns don't have rough neighborhoods too. Like, yo, Debo from the block. And
Everybody gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Anybody can get knocked out.
Word. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm from New York.
Hubble will fuck you up.
I wonder if anybody's ever like been about to fight somebody and they yell out, "Yo, I'm from New York."
Like,
Oh, the person's like, "Oh no, oh man,
What have I done?
what have I done? This was a mistake."
It's like that video. Oh no, this is where you messed up.
Yeah, he's from New York. You shouldn't have fought him.
He's wearing black forces.
Yeah, he has a T-shirt tied around his head.
Yeah, I think New York lost a lot of credibility. Trump is from New York.
Word.
And they hate him.
Everybody hates him.
That's true.
My boy Trompito.
Trump is a clown, bro.
He's getting trashed right now in the polls.
Yeah, even his own people are turning against him.
Yeah. We want to get political, or do you want to talk about ass eating?
I gotta pay for the Patreon to hear the ass eating story.
Word.
It's
Yo,
a
so
good-
speaking of which, we're dropping. Like you already know, we said a couple times, we're dropping a Patreon. We released the first one already.
Yeah.
All right, so the second one that's gonna come out apparently is the funniest story that ever hit the airways, according to some people's wives. and
Never been released to the
never been
public.
released, yeah. And it's about Omar getting his ass ate.
Come on, man.
My bad. Eating ass. I don't know. One of those.
Nah, it's about ass eating. It's about corporal punishment. It's about Latino cuisine. Find out Mo hates pernil. Right? That's what he says.
Man, this guy got a crazy memory. Yeah,
Because who the fuck hates
that's just,
I don't eat that shit anymore, but
It's like mad salty. No, I'm good.
that's what makes it good, bro.
No, it doesn't. That's what makes it bad.
And good
And good.
at the same time.
I guess.
Anywho, but yeah, that
I have the
episode's
same
on
issue with
Patreon.
bacon though. So, but yeah,
I
it's
only
on-
fuck
it's
with
on
turkey
Patreon.
bacon.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I don't eat that shit anymore, but my son fucks with turkey bacon. Although turkey bacon, I admit that shit's kind of gay to eat.
Why?
Just like what foods are gay to eat, like popsicles.
Turkey bacon?
Chocolate
It's
dip
just
bananas.
Bacon, bro. It's bacon.
Nah, chocolate dip bananas are mad gay. son.
I thought you were gonna say they were good.
That's what I thought.
I never had one before.
I wouldn't.
I would
I
pause.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't even have that shit.
Get that shit off my plate.
Yeah, throw that shit in a blender, make a smoothie.
Yeah, I would.
Yo, you want?
You better liquefy that
I
shit.
would.
Yo, I meant to ask you. You had the corn with the mayo.
Oh,
Oh, the elote. You had an
Elote.
elote.
You fucked with it too, right?
It was cool. It was better than I thought. Cause
I thought you didn't
hate
like
mayo.
mayo. You hate mayo.
I
right?
fucking hate mayo. So it took me about 32 years in my life to get myself together to taste that shit.
I love mayo.
Ugh.
Mayo's banging.
Ugh.
Bro, it's just the fat, bro. Fat humans
Bro.
naturally like fat.
That's
Yo, the best part of a burger is that last bite. It's just bread.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just bread and mayonnaise.
Ew.
Some ketchup
bro.
and
Yeah, ketchup.
and the oil
The
drip.
juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the juices.
that's the best part of a burger, bro.
Yeah, y'all doing this on purpose. Y'all
What?
fucking
Nah.
with me.
What's the best part of the burger? That's easily the best part. It's like
That you're fucking with
It's
me.
like all the
That's-
flavors in that last
Yeah.
bite. It's just been soggy, it's soaking
like
up all
the-
the
All right,
flavor.
it's like
Alright,
the
you
bottom
like
of the
mayo.
ice cream bucket. It's always like the sweetest.
Ugh.
The bottom of the McDonald's vanilla cone.
I
Right,
don't-
making these. Yo, y'all boycotting places that supported Trump.
I want to boycott most of them, but I don't know if I can boycott all of them. Like, I don't know.
There's too many.
Target?
It's a lot, yeah.
Target
Is it-
supported him.
Yeah.
They got fire graphic tees.
Yo, their Goodfellow selection.
Yo,
Their streetwear.
Facts.
Goodfellow, Bojo, or whatever that's just called.
Goodfellow is the shit.
Yeah.
Goodfellow is the shit.
Jack of all trades. I just made that one up.
The
It sounds
NASA,
like-
the NASA
sounds right.
tees.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
think-
shout out to the Target men's section.
Yeah, Target
Shout out
sponsor
to
us.
Trump supporters.
We're like the J. Cole fans.
Yo, so yeah, right. We had this discussion in the car on the ride up here, talking about how we were listening to J. Cole Snow on the Bluff, and we were like, "Yo, fucking Cole is nice, bro," and he's like, "Yeah, this thing is crazy." And I thought about it for a second. And I was like, "Yo, we're the fucking two worst people on the internet because we tell everybody he's
Cole's
terrible,
trash.
he's trash. We tell everyone he's trash." And he was like, "Yo, we're the fucking worst fan base ever."
That's how I am with Drake. I listen to Drake all the time. I'll be like, yo, that nigga's mad overrated.
Yeah, I'll flame him on the timeline.
I don't listen.
He
to
is
him
mad zesty, bro.
Yeah, word. I don't listen to them much.
Bro,
No, I listen to him all the time.
he makes hits.
Yeah, he makes sense. And
He does though. I can't. I'm not deny that.
Left foot up, right foot.
That shit's whack. I did fuck with his album, the one that Quincy wrote for him though. Quentin Miller.
Wait a minute.
Nothing was the same.
Is that what it was?
The album?
I forget.
Yeah, the album.
That one was dope.
Yeah, the album was dope, and he
I
didn't
actually
write
listened
it.
to that. He didn't.
Nah, that was
That was the one with the writing, right?
yeah,
Yeah, all right, yeah. It was the album cover.
with Chick-fil-A writing.
yeah.
But shout out to Cole, shout out to Drake, Kendrick.
I honestly don't know how
Aubrey.
we got on this
Aubrey.
topic.
I'd be tight if my name was Aubrey. Or if my name was Karen.
Or
Oh, if my name was Omar.
that too.
And actually, Frank Hell is a terrible name.
That name is fire. It's actually like a white person's last name.
Frankel.
Yeah.
Frankel.
I've seen that.
Bethany Frankel is a Jewish last name. And I'm
Dominican first name.
and I'm circumcised, so I'm not Jewish. Yo, shout out to Jewish people.
Why?
They're mad smart. You know, like
didn't we have a topic about Jewish people?
it was about Amish. The Pulitzer Prize or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Not the Pulitzer. Which one is given to scientists?
The Nobel?
The Nobel Peace Prize.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, there's different categories of the
Yeah.
Nobel.
The Nobel Peace Prize. Like
The Nobel Peace Prize of Science.
the Nobel Peace Prize of science. So that shit, right? I think Jewish people like win like 80% of them. The niggas are smart, bro. And it's weird because I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He says it's because of religion, right? So, you know how Arabs invented math, quote unquote. Math always been a universal
Algebra.
language.
Yeah, but
They invented.
they brought it to life.
Yeah, they made it into a subject basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They discovered something that was there.
Exactly.
They discovered it. They didn't invent it.
So Arabs at one point were the number one people, mathematicians
Yeah,
in the
they
world, and then
They were.
they became Muslim, and then some Muslim guy was like, the one that turned Muslim from being passive into being a serious religion. That guy was saying that numbers were like the devil's language or some shit.
Or
So all of them abandoned math, and then the Jewish people took over,
That's crazy.
and they win all the Nobel Peace Prizes. And I was listening to a podcast with, speaking of math, that the Black Lives Matter movement wants to cancel STEM.
Who's that?
Oh.
Says who?
Yeah, bro. Apparently it's a movement. They want to cancel STEM because
Is that real or is that like some Fox News shit?
no, I think it's
it's because
A parody? Is it
yeah,
The Onion?
No, it's not
no.
a parody. What happened was I think somebody, some organization or some school donated money or started a scholarship fund for black students in STEM.
Right.
Yeah. So and people were speaking up like,
because no black students in STEM.
well, not just that, but it's like we need. Why don't you open it up to every discipline? Why not the humanities too? And somebody was like, we don't need equations right now. Look at what's going on right now. We need philosophers
okay,
and thinkers.
I
You
get
know what I
that.
mean?
But it is. It's. Are they?
So people were like, I guess mad. I don't know, mad or felt some type of way at that they put that it has to be for STEM and not just anything.
I mean, philosophy, nigga. I wouldn't put my money into that either.
liberal arts.
Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here.
Do you know any philosophers?
Us.
Yeah.
3 living legends.
New,
right?
new episodes every Monday.
Anybody, nigga. Rappers are philosophers.
Or
Back that ass up, nigga.
Jay-Z.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Jay-Z, beach chair. Psst, that's a philosophical track. Life is but a beach chair. Think about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never heard beach
shit?
chair?
Maybe. Let me check.
And then he goes to the
Kingdom Come.
Oh,
life is but a beach chair. Wish you wouldn't be
Kingdom Come
here.
was better album than people.
Kingdom
People
Come was
get-
hot.
Yeah, it's because like he came out of retirement with that shit.
Yeah.
No matter what he would have came out with, it would have been considered whack because it was a black album.
The Black Album. Word.
But yeah, life is but a beach chair. Yeah, that song is fire. You listen to it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then he goes. I think he talks about his daughter. He's
I'm not
like,
trying to play this and Jay-Z rains hell on us.
yeah.
Word.
Put our shit on title. Yo, nigga.
And we'll play your shit.
Speaking of title and Spotify's giving the bag to Mad Podcast. They just signed an exclusive deal with comic book podcast
Nigga.
where they're reading, like, these niggas just read like live action comic books.
Yo, let's just switch up our phone, our system.
Pivot.
Flow. Yeah, let's pivot.
I'm good. And then somebody else just got signed by them, like exclusive. Yo, give us a check.
Yo,
Spotify.
hip hop, sports, comic books, whatever
Yo,
you want.
we need all of our listeners to just tag
Politics, Nobel Peace Prizes.
Spotify. All 6 of y'all. Help us
Ass
out.
eating.
Help us out. We'll spread the bag.
Yo,
Getting our ass ate.
nah, getting your balls licked is top tier though.
Elite.
I don't like that
Elite.
shit.
What?
What?
I think we talked about that.
Nah, we never talked about
like
that.
I've never heard you say that.
Wait,
I
you
would
don't
have been
like
kicked you off this podcast.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't like getting your balls like sucked?
No, hell no. Suck no. I don't.
What?
I can't believe that shit, bro.
Okay.
I feel like you're lying, nigga. You're lying.
No,
Say
no.
psych right now.
Say psych. I don't.
For reals? For reals?
What's not to like?
I don't like it, bro. I'm not gonna get into how I feel about this. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Bro.
You never had a
a
girl have
nice-
her balls in your
A nice warm mouth on
ball.
your ball sack?
while she's jerking you off. You don't like that?
Yo, that's cap.
No. No, no, I don't like it.
That's cap.
Yeah, I haven't heard Cap in that long. I feel like that outdated.
Because you deactivated Twitter.
Yeah, facts.
That's true.
Follow my
That's the
Twitter.
only
though.
time I see it.
Word.
Follow my Twitter still. How is Twitter?
Same
Same
shit.
Same shit. Say hi to my peoples for me.
And there's a lot of shit on. There's a lot. I realized once I deactivated my Twitter that there was a lot of news that I got from Twitter.
News. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that shit all from this other website. I'm not gonna mention them until they sponsor us.
How are they gonna know?
No more free promo.
Cut the check, bro.
How are they gonna know that we're talking about them?
I mentioned them before. Figure it out.
Go through the 100 hours of
Seriously.
We
Well,
got
this is
to-
episode 49.
9, 48, 49, I think.
So about 50 episodes, 2
Yeah.
hours an episode. It's about $100. You're right. Fucking ridiculous.
We out here. We're going to be in the Library of Congress one day.
Yo, speaking of which,
fire.
there was mad fucking topics y'all niggas sent.
Word?
There's a lot, yeah.
Yo, is it gay to share COVID masks with your boy?
Mad gay nigga. You guys did that?
No.
No. Hypothetically.
The hypothetical.
But if we did, was it gay?
How gay would it be?
Yo, that's like
On a scale of 1 to
mad.
10. And
That's bad. Like oxymoron. Like you're sharing a COVID mask.
I had to go into the store, all right?
And then he had to go out after you to pee.
we just went at the same time. We just
Yeah,
went around
you-
both our faces.
You ever forget your COVID mask and then you gotta like put your face under your shirt like an idiot?
No, I never did
keep
that.
it in the whip.
I keep it in the whip,
No,
but
I'll
then I
keep
had
it
to
in
go
the
back
whip.
to the car. And when I get back to the car, I'm not fucking making this walk again. Just leave.
How long you think we wore these fucking masks?
Bro, there's like 10 states where every day's a new record.
Yeah, shit's getting
They say
crazy.
Florida's a new epicenter.
Of course. Who didn't
Can't
see
they
that
open
coming?
up? Yeah,
And I
there's
just
a lot
saw,
of old people in Florida.
I
too.
just saw a headline right now. Some nurse was like that they're deleting the cases from like the log
What?
to go to rush to phase 4. But I don't know. Do your own research.
Trump's about to stop the test.
Yo, you really
Word.
said that shit.
I mean, if all you're focused on is the economy, that's kind of smart. Because you're not
How
gonna.
so?
All right, so if Trump, he only cares about the economy.
And himself.
That's
Yeah.
what
Actually,
a
he only
lot
cares
of
about himself.
people only care about. The
Yeah.
economy.
So
I-
if he stops,
I'd be hard pressed to really believe that he actually cares. But
because he has a lot invested in shit. So if he cares about the economy, so if he stops testing people, people are gonna be less scared. Like the few people that are still scared, they're gonna be like, "Oh, the numbers are going down," but it's just you don't know
Yeah.
because you don't have the test. So then he just, I don't know, the nigga's weird. And his son's a weirdo.
yo, it's mad stupid.
Yeah. And his his son came at Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Speaking of which, like, there's mad people trying to get canceled. Not trying to. There's a lot of people trying to cancel other people. There's a lot of people about to get canceled.
Yeah, they
How
can't.
the fuck I can say that?
Chris D'Elia is getting canceled.
All right. So speaking of him, how canceled do you think he'll get? Do you think it's going to be for good?
Oh, some Louis C.K. shit.
Louis
Once
CK still
Netflix
be
take
make-
His talent agency dropped him.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Who's gonna pick him up?
Yeah, nobody.
I don't even know how that shit works. You can't just work anyway.
Well, your talent agency, I think they get work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can't you put in
He
work
could
then?
do it himself, yeah.
So then who says that he can't work then?
Like Louis C.K. still does shows, but
Because I think when you're a
but they
talent
take a
agency,
show.
when you use the agency, you have more like bargaining power. If he's just by himself, they're gonna be like, all right, we'll give you peanuts.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
We'll cast you in this shit that
Yeah.
nobody cares about, but I don't think who's gonna cast him anymore.
I don't know,
he's
bro.
done. He's donezo, bro.
Yo, Chris D'Elia, if you're looking for a podcast to be on,
He still has his own little
that'll
podcast.
still
Has no
take you.
podcast.
Oh, word. Cancel that shit.
Yeah, cancel that.
So, to what extent should he be canceled? Should he be able to like work anywhere else?
Yeah.
Is he allowed to get a job at McDonald's or some shit?
I think, nigga, he came from rich parents. His dad was like a movie director.
And it doesn't mean that he's not gonna have to work sometime in his life.
He never worked.
Bro, he's a rich white guy. He'll be
Yeah,
he'll be all right, bro. He'll be
He
all
was getting
right.
paid. That was his work.
But he was good before that. He was. I think he lived with like he's a big ass. He's 4 years old. Nigga acts like he's 19 and shit.
Yeah.
You seen like his stand-ups? So,
Oh, speaking of, no, my bad.
but the thing he says he didn't know they were underage, and I heard a story.
Well, that's not gonna hold up.
Yeah.
I heard a story that kind of worked in his favor. The girl said, she said that he hit her up.
Female.
He hit her up, and then he was in the town that she lived in. She was 16 at the time, and then he was like, "What's your IG?" And she gave him her IG, and she had a picture with the balloons 1-6 or whatever. And then he
Was it like from a couple years ago?
nah, it was like a recent picture
Like
of her
6 hours ago.
16th birthday.
6 hours ago.
And then after that, he never hit her up again. So I'm like, oh, he saw it and knew she was 16 and was like, oh, chill.
Maybe she just wasn't pretty enough.
And
to go
she's
that
the one
far.
who said the story.
Maybe she was too old for him.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just like, I'm
But
not
that
gonna
nigga was
say
still,
that.
he was still mad creepy.
It
Though.
doesn't mean he didn't pray on
Well,
other
it's still like
16-year-olds.
90 other cases.
Word.
He has a lot of cases in there, man.
It's like Bill Cosby, bro.
Yeah. Some for real shit.
That's crazy because I liked him.
And then the one with his try to get his boy's dick sucked. You saw that one?
Nah, I didn't see that one.
No.
He was like telling a girl, like, you know, he's kind of he's like a D-list celebrity, I would say, right? D, C-list.
Mm-hmm.
So the one girl was saying she was hype. He hit him up. So she's like, yeah, I'll hang out with y'all, meet you, whatever. And then he goes, all right, we can meet, but you got to suck my boy's dick, my best friend's dick first. And then she said that his best friend hit her, or his friend hit her up and was like, sorry, we got to do this, but Chris D'Elia just wants to make sure you're real.
Sorry, we have to do this.
What the fuck, bro?
Sorry, we have to do this.
He wasn't, because he's like famous, you know? I'm like, okay, you can see I'm real and I suck a dick.
What kind of fucking
There's easier ways to prove I'm real.
authentication process?
Yo.
Isn't there a form of two-step authentication?
Yeah, like when you log in on your
Yeah.
password,
Yeah.
verify you're a human. Suck this dick.
Like, yo, let's FaceTime, my nigga, relax. Yo, but I wonder how many girls he done it to that were cool with it.
Imagine. He's a predator, bro.
That's crazy. But speaking of dick sucking and the other person trying to get canceled, they're trying to cancel Joe Rogan, which is insane to me for laughing at Joey Diaz's joke about
having girls suck his dick to get on the comedy stage.
Yeah.
At the time, that shit was 07.
I don't know. It was like over 10 years ago.
it was acceptable back then.
You could joke about shit like that.
Oh,
right?
07 was cool.
Yeah, you could kind of joke about shit like that. Because you know everybody, like, you know when they were like people in high places, you'd be like, who do you have to fuck to get in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like a kind of joke, but it
was
sucks
real.
because it contains real shit.
Yeah. That's why
That's where it came from, yeah.
That's why it exists.
So I don't know. Joey Diaz is mad ugly, so that nigga fucking any girl is rape.
It's never consensual. I promise you.
You seen him, bro?
Doesn't matter what she says. She didn't really want to fuck him.
I saw a picture of some little kid who got bit by like a bee, and his face looked like crazy. I was like, yo, that looks just like Joey Diaz, bro.
So he said that joke, and then I guess Joe Rogan laughed about it,
I didn't want to cancel him, yeah.
and they want to cancel him for that. The fucking biggest podcaster.
Nigga, he says mad shit.
He says match it, but it's like
He's
I
just
don't know. I feel like he's a reasonable guy. Like, you can tell that he's not.
yeah. He's laughing.
And he's just laughing. So number one is as a comedian, listen to another comedian. You know, comedians talk, and they try to push the envelope, whatever, and make people uncomfortable for less. That's one thing, and I know that he supports his decision to do that because he's a fellow comedian. But there's another things like I don't know, like when you're talking to somebody, if he's on your show and he's talking to you, he's telling you a story, you want to be a good host, so you want to just laugh at the story.
Yeah,
whatever.
you're not
So
gonna tell
I don't
a
know
joke
how
and be like
much
this.
I don't know how much of that laugh is like legit. Oh, I love subjugation of women, or
yeah,
right, fuck them bitches. I love the rape.
Because he laughed and then he
Or-
stopped right away. Like,
Yeah, or he's just, making it a good fucking episode so that, you can move on. But I didn't read any of the reviews. I know that the other guy in the frame, too, he wasn't really laughing like that. But it's not like it was a great-ass fucking... Yeah, it wasn't like a great fucking joke either, so it's not unusual. I don't know.
Yo, but I know he says, that's sopa pinga, that shit. That's like his, like when he says a joke, that's like his little catchphrase he says.
That's my game. I never heard that.
Who needs a catchphrase? What real life human needs a
That's
catchphrase?
what I'm thinking.
So he got this shit
I
on
thought
his
that was
shirt.
some TV shit.
Dope.
Boopity pop. That's my catchphrase.
We should make our own catchphrases. Why I oughta?
You gotta,
Tell a joke, be like, boop, boop, pop.
like the Irish guy.
Chula pinga. Nah, Joey Diaz is funny to me. He's funny
I
like
haven't
that
heard
because
much-
he's like so ugly. And he talks about sex, and I'm just like, yo, who's
That's cap.
yeah, it's like that.
Isn't that like a form of bullying? You're only laughing to laugh at him.
It is, but fuck it, yo.
But he's getting paid, so fuck it.
Nah, like Beanie Siegel or Jadakiss says, "Fat ugly nigga, what bitch wanna lay with you?" That's what I be thinking when I see him, bro. But he talks about that shit a lot. I think that's how he jokes. He talks about like in his neighborhood there was some dude that was like a known pedophile, and everybody knew he was a pedophile. Nobody would do shit.
What?
Yeah, I mean the nigga's mad old. He's like pushing 60.
That's not even mad old, bro. That's
60s.
not mad old.
I mean, he's
Pushing
not,
60 means you're only in your 50s. That's not. That's like that's not even middle age yet. I don't know.
that is middle age.
Yeah,
That's
middle age.
mad old, bro.
That's
Bro,
not mad
Avatar.
old. Niggas, it's not mad old. You're in your 50s.
Yeah, but this
My
was
mom
happening
isn't
when he
even
was
that old. She, you know what I mean, her husband. If her husband's in his 60s and he's as fit, if you're a
Well,
fucking pedophile, you still actively fucking.
Your mom's
doing
husband,
shit.
60. He
I mean,
looks young for 60.
I don't know how old that nigga is, but I know my mom's close to that age, so he got.
Yeah,
me
my
too.
mom's over 60.
And they like grew up together, so I know they're the same age.
No, but I'm saying for him, he's telling about stories that happened 50 years ago.
Oh, okay.
He was a kid still, and he's like, everybody knew when this guy would come around the park, we got to run away.
Oh, the
I'm
guy,
like, yo.
the guy telling the story was.
Yeah, Joey
oh,
Diaz.
Oh,
So he talks about
I
stories
thought,
that are
I thought you were saying
taboo.
that the pedophile was 55.
Nah.
I'm like, yo, that's still mad young to be a pedophile and not do shit about it.
no pedophile. Yo. Anyways, yeah. Speaking of pedophiles, Elvis Presley.
Speaking of pedophiles, was it Tony Parker?
Was he a pedophile?
Not
Or
pedophile.
sexual assault?
I guess that's sexual assault. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that nigga was a weirdo. He's a herb, yo.
All right, so
Yo, tag that
explain
nigga.
who.
Make this a snippet. Yo, Tony Peralta, you're fucking herb.
Yo, word. Yo, explain to the people who that nigga is, because I have no idea who he is.
Bro, he's told the story like 3 times.
For the people, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old, bro.
I said on the podcast already.
Did you
I
say it
said it
again?
5 times. I don't want salmon. No.
Say it again.
So he's like this art designer. He does clothing for Deezus and Mero.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Was that my response last time?
So that they in my opinion, they put him on, but apparently he's been doing art and shit.
Okay, so they
But
brought
he-
him to the spotlight.
He got a little gas because Deezus and Mero put him on or whatever, and he blocked me on Twitter a while ago.
Oh shit!
That dude
I don't remember the story.
with the AZ, he was talking about hip hop and
Okay.
the beat nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently it came out he was accused of some shit, sexual assault. But I don't know. I mean, not to sound like,
I feel like it was like more than one person.
oh, he's the only
But I
reason
don't
I
know.
know about it because my sister told me. Then I looked into it and he Instagrammed about it. Nobody knows who you are, my nigga. You don't gotta address the crowd.
Read the room.
Yeah, read the room, nigga.
It's like it be like, yo, I did not assault anybody. Like now you're making it hot, nigga. Nobody knew.
Like Michael Scott's press conference about the.
You may have heard this. Like nobody heard that shit, bro. But apparently he's I mean, he is kind of weird looking too. And he's
So why
he-
you call him a herb aside from the?
he's like mad sensitive and like egocentric and egotistical and thinks he's like nigga. He thinks he's Picasso because he put coño on a shirt or some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie, I got his hat though. Yo, he swears he's like Juan Pablo Duarte. Yo, that shit's mad annoying to me. But I support him because I support like Dominicans, bro. But now that he's a pedophile, rapist or whatever.
That's crazy. Imagine being lied on, maybe, assuming that they lied about his sexual assault, and then you got 3 niggas on a podcast calling him a pedophile.
And a herb.
and none of this shit was true.
He is type herb.
No, but I believe.
I think he
I
tried to
believe
say.
the survivor. I always try to believe the survivors when I can.
Yeah, I think he tried to say it was like on some Aziz Ansari shit, like a girl he went on a date on. I think though there are some cases where a girl regrets sleeping with the guy, right? So like, let's say I spit crazy game and you let me beat.
Bro, there was this one chick that admitted to lying about rape, and the dude had spent like, I don't know, 13 years in prison. or some
Yeah.
shit.
So like if
And she lied on him.
if I spit game and you let me beat, and then afterwards you find out I'm a douche, right? Which I think happened to that.
Oh, I'm married, so now it's a problem.
You didn't know I had kids, nah, and then like the Hansel, that dude, the girl he dated, she regretted it and said this nigga raped her or whatever.
Who?
Hansel, he plays Baby Driver. He was in Stars, that Star Cancer
Ansel
movie.
Eggfort or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Anyway.
Some girl said that. Well, he was 20. He was dating a 17-year-old, and she said that the niggas raped her, but it was his girl. And he ghosted her.
Mm.
So and then she feels salty, and then afterwards. So I think there is like, like buyer's remorse, kind
I'll
of.
tell you what. He made the right decision by ghosting her.
Yeah. So
Not crazy.
I think these girls they sleep with him, and then they realize like, damn, he might have tricked me into sleeping. Kind of like Chris D'Elia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, all right, come to my hotel room now. Then you're there, and the nigga whips his dick out. Then you feel like, fuck. I don't know, it sucks, man. It sucks to be a girl. They got it hard, bro. And it's America.
We were just talking about that with the dick pics.
Oh,
the nudes?
yeah. A friend of mine was telling me how he was talking to some girl, right? And she goes, and he asked her for some nudes. And this one of my coworkers who was telling me this, that she was like, I have no problem sending you nudes as long as you send me pics too, pics and videos, because I like that shit too. So he told me that, and I was sitting here thinking like, I'm good. I wouldn't want to do that, right? I wouldn't want to do that. But then I was thinking about
Next
like,
girl.
yeah, I was thinking about the fact that women get asked that all the time.
Nigga.
At least once a day, probably.
I imagine getting asked that once.
Yeah.
Imagine getting asked that once, and I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
Imagine all the time.
Now that you ask me, I want to do it less.
I wasn't gonna surprise you,
And then
bitch.
you send him nudes, and the next day he's like, yo, more nudes?
When they're solicited, never mind.
And but I know there's a large community of women that don't like unsolicited dick pics or
Yeah.
dick pics
Nobody
in
like,
general.
Yeah.
I know some bitches
I wouldn't
like it.
want some random dick on my screen.
So
I don't think girls like dick pics, bro. I don't know.
some do apparently.
Freaky donuts.
Maybe it's just insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, that was a conversation we had.
It sucks because,
That sucks, bro.
I mean, we want nudes, though. Niggas like nudes.
I'm not gonna not ask for them.
I'm not going to passively aggressive ask for nudes, although. Nah. It sucks to be a
We
girl.
can't share nudes platonically.
But just you.
I mean, and that's like the least.
Except me, by us, I mean you.
And that was like the least of their worries, bro.
Or,
Imagine being at the club and some niggas just grinding your ass out of nowhere.
yo, that shit happens too.
Yo, relax.
You walking by, someone like grabs your ass while they're walking by you,
More than one person.
like 3 hands at you at the same time.
Yeah, that's tough.
that's crazy.
It sucks being a girl, bro.
We're animals at the end of the day.
Yo, there was a comedian that talked about it. Like, it might have been Dave Chappelle. I don't know. Talking about he had all this money on him and he was just like scared that he was walking home.
Oh yeah, it was Dave Chappelle.
That he was walking home with like, let's say $100,000. He had all this money, and he was on the train, and he was just paranoid because like people know I got this money on me, and then he was just scared. And then he was like, "That's what it's like being a woman."
Word.
Yeah, with a pussy. That's
With
like,
a
like
pussy.
having a pussy.
Yeah, everywhere you go, people want what you got. They're just trying to take it from you. Nigga,
Bro, that
everywhere.
sucks, bro.
But like being scared with everybody because everybody would want to.
Bro,
do it.
walk into your car at night.
Or getting gas.
Sorry, ladies. Our bad.
Stop being so sexy.
Yo,
Stop wearing that skirt.
but what was you wearing though?
Yeah, that's the stupidest question. Sundresses
Swerve.
are back though.
I saw someone.
Oh, we saw two sundresses or one.
Did we? Oh yeah.
Two pregnant chicks.
Trash.
Bro, you didn't see
Fuck
them
a
though.
sundress.
You didn't see them though.
Nah, I know how pregnant chicks their back arches a little more all of a sudden.
They get a glow, bro. They get a glow.
Word. Look nice and fertile.
Oh yeah, you
My
be
my loins were throbbing.
you be humping. You ever seen a girl? Yeah. You ever seen a pregnant bitch and be like, ew, who hit that?
Yo, all the
Bro, a
time.
lot.
Or like when I see somebody's
At the
baby
Dollar
mom, it's
General.
like, yo, that's your baby mom? That bitch had ugly son.
I think that I think that more the other way around. I'm like, damn, you let that nigga dump on you and you didn't get an abortion.
Word.
That happens all the
Yo,
time.
get an abortion, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
He don't even got a car.
That's just crazy. They act like, yo, they can't conjure up $300.
And then it's like twice.
Yeah. Yo, I don't know, bro. Why the hood is anti-abortion.
Nah.
That
Actually, that's
parenthood
what
is
most
planned.
most of the abortions happen in the hood.
I feel like a lot
Not
of
enough. Not enough. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why white people put it in the hood.
the Planned Parenthoods.
Yeah, to control the population.
But I think a lot of white people get abortions, but they're not as open with it. Like the parents will pay for it on the low.
Yeah.
I know a white girl
Yeah.
that her
Yeah, 'cause
parents
she don't-
made her
she
do
don't
it.
want-
They
don't
fuck
want him-
too.
Yeah,
They don't want their white daughter to have a mixed kid.
Or
Like that.
mixed babies are cute. That's what Latinos are. We're mixed.
Word.
Yeah, how comfortable are you saying the N word with the hard R as a like in a joke?
at
Like
this
if,
point,
like if you're on stage and
How
you
mu-
make a
how-
joke, and it's a joke, like everyone knows that you're saying it for the sake of that joke.
I
Like,
think I'd be comfortable. I'd be somewhat comfortable.
I'll be comfortable. How much I'm getting paid?
what if you were white?
I mean, I'm not gonna do it before we blow up.
Nigga, why do it after and then and then ruin everything?
I gotta secure
They're
the bag
canceling people
first.
for nothing. Yo, they canceling Joe Rogan for laughing.
I don't think that. I don't believe that cancel shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Some people deserve to get canceled, but what does it mean to be canceled? Like you talking about like
Well, at the end of the day,
never in that field, or he should be blackballed from everything always.
cancel culture comes for everybody eventually.
Yeah.
Everybody said some iffy shit that
Yeah,
Like,
but it's
they
like,
wanna
by
cancel
today's standards is
but
gonna
it's
be.
like pronounced. Like
They wanna
people
cancel
are
J. Cole.
bonding together to do it, like in targeting.
Bro, it's mob mentality.
Yeah, that's why. That social media made it worse.
I'll be comfortable. Depends how funny the joke is. Yeah, that's just funny. A knee slapper
Bazinga!
I be watching.
with a puppy.
I be watching like these movies with when a white person will say it. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga got balls to say it on screen.
Bro, in the Quentin
But, like,
Tarantino movies, he
yeah.
always has a white person saying that word
Oh yeah,
with the hard R.
but they're playing a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but why is this nigga always thinking about racist people?
He's weird.
He has
though.
at least one racist white guy in every movie.
He just can't wait to say it by proxy.
I think Larry David has a funny
He just
Quentin
said
Tarantino story. You didn't hear it?
no.
Nah.
Oh, I saw he did an interview with it was some other people. I'm not gonna promote them until they cut the check.
Did you
Yo.
mention them before?
Yeah, I did just a couple minutes ago about the guy who put him on with Peralta. But they interviewed him
Oh, gotcha.
and he said a story with Quentin Tarantino where Quentin Tarantino he said a joke. He's a fucking comedian, Larry.
Larry David.
Is it Larry David? The nigga that talks at night?
Oh, Wilmore?
No, the guy with the beard.
Oh, yeah, Larry David. I think.
Yeah, Larry David.
I don't think he
David
is.
Letterman.
David Letterman.
David
Yeah,
Letterman,
yeah.
yeah.
So David Letterman, he says a joke about Quentin Tarantino, and Quentin Tarantino was like, "Yo, apologize. I'm gonna go up there and fuck you up." And he said that he was like, "Tell his publicist I'm not apologizing, and he could come try to beat me up." And he said Quentin Tarantino obviously never came, but he kept messaging back and forth with him. And then they saw each other, and it was like, I don't know, it was like awkward. And I was like, yo, Quentin Tarantino.
What up, though?
Nah, I like Quentin. I like Quentin Tarantino, bro.
Or
He made
Apologize, I'm gonna fuck you up.
nigga, I'll be
Apologize,
tight if some nigga
pussy.
tells me that. I'll be like, we're jumping you, nigga. All three of us.
Just get the jump on him. Like you already gave me the
I'll get-
advance. Warning.
I'll come through with the claws that Mo gave me. I should have brought them down.
you should have had him on this whole episode.
I'm like, come
and
fuck
not,
me up. Yeah.
not even mention them.
No one acknowledges it.
Damn, I don't know why I was thinking Larry David. David Letterman. He's considered like the GOAT of late night.
Yeah.
I never watched them. Any of his
No,
shows.
when we were young.
Yeah, I never watched this. I watched the shit on Netflix where he interviewed Jay-Z and Barack
Yeah.
and Ellen DeGeneres.
Yo, people trying to cancel her too.
What?
Bro, that shit comes for everybody.
She's like the epitome of uncancelable.
Nah, apparently, that's
Oh, because
that's
she
just
fucks with George
just a
Bush?
show. That's just an act that she does.
Oh, I suppose she's like a bitch in real life.
Yeah.
Like a terrible person. Yo, Ellen DeGeneres, we're gonna fuck you up.
You're fucking her. Make that a snippet.
At her.
Your stupid ass dances.
Stop scaring people.
Yo, word.
What's her girlfriend's name, yo?
Sound.
She talked about that bitch the whole time.
Portia.
Fuck Portia too. Portia. Yo, you heard the Neil Brennan stand up where he talks about Ellen DeGeneres? Where he's like, I'm such a basically he said like I'm such a nigga, like I'm such a guy that I know Ellen DeGeneres is the most famous lesbian. She invited me over to her house, and I thought to myself, I might fuck.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, that's mad true, bro.
You have a vagina, you say?
Any girl says, yo, a girl likes your
Bro.
selfie, nigga, she wants
No,
to.
no resisting this.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
She liked me. Oh, I got to try now.
And she
liked
talks
my
about.
picture.
all
She looked at me.
Is Portia bad?
She's pretty. For
I'm not into that kind of white girl.
Well, she got no ass.
No, she looks like a Karen.
she
to
licks
me.
balls.
She looks like some white supremacy.
Yo, a white supremacist.
Just that kind of white woman, like country. I don't know. She's too white.
Yeah, all lives matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you.
I mean, I don't know if she's all lives matter, but
A lot of these niggas are faking like their Black Lives Matter. I don't believe it. Like Phil Goodell, Roger Goodell.
oh yeah.
All of a
hell
sudden, like, fuck out of here,
Hell
bro.
Yeah, it's just out of convenience.
Target,
Yeah,
Call
nah.
of Duty. I'm like, yo, relax.
That's cap.
Yeah, relax. Bada pinga.
Why I oughta.
Yeah, but shout out to Joe Rogan, bro. Invite us to your podcast. You have a lot of no names up there, so we'll fit right in.
Yo, we about to get the stimulus check.
Yeah, I did see that.
Word?
Very generous. You sent
you-
it.
Oh, the one
From
I
what you
sent.
sent,
Yeah,
yeah.
word. Yo, that PS5 is gonna look nice.
Trump 2020. Yo, my issue with that, you think there's gonna be people that don't normally support him now because he's about to give us some more money
Yeah.
Yeah, I already saw some bitch that works at a sandwich shop support him because of that.
just because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's whack. To me, that's the same. To me, that's the same thing as canceling these.
It is the same thing.
It's the same thing as us like wanting to boycott like a Target.
Yo, imagine that all it took for you to vote for somebody was $1,200.
Your kid's future. You sold your kid's future for
4
12
years. Yo, do the math, bro. That's 4 years. You're getting like
$300 a
you're
year.
getting like $1 a day off this nigga. It depends how much it is, bro.
I don't know.
If he's dropping 10 racks, I'm voting.
I
can
still
see-
won't.
Nah,
I don't care.
won't.
I'm still gonna get the money. I'm still not gonna support
voting
him.
for you. And any,
It's like corporations supporting him just because it's in their best interest. You're still supporting him. Like I'm not. Give me the money, but I'm still not supporting you.
and any president would have fucking done it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Is it though?
Yeah, they did it in many other countries. I think, except China.
I hope his dumbass over exaggerates the number that we need and just, you know what I mean, just give us 10
Print that money, baby. Keep on printing
Give us
that
the
shit.
reparations.
I saw an article that the UK was printing mad money to pay for some COVID research that wasn't working. Research.
That wasn't working.
Yeah, it ended up being like obsolete. And I'm
That
like,
shit happens all the time, bro. Bro, we spent like $1 trillion on a jet that
oh
they
yeah,
decided not to use.
you saw they just cut the.
A trillion? Did you say a trillion?
It was a couple billies. I don't know, probably not $1 trillion.
Trillion is a lot of
Nah,
money.
but it was a couple billion.
Yeah, and then they just dropped like 30 million on little pocket drones for the army.
I don't know if we talked about this. Do you know how big a fucking a million seconds is?
Nigga, like 30 years or some shit.
Nah,
A lifetime.
it's like,
Like,
it's like 17 minutes. No, not 17. Like like a day and a half or something like that, or 3 days, something like that.
A million
what?
seconds?
No,
A
no,
million or-
no, 1,000, and then a million is 17 years.
Yeah.
No. Oh no, a million is 32 years or some shit like that, and then a billion is like nigga. It goes.
Just Google it.
Do your own research,
trying
right?
to-
I've seen that meme.
Mimi?
That meme. I've seen that meme. It's dope. But yeah, it's a lot of money. They spend a lot of money on stupid shit. Like that pocket
Police.
Jones. Police. I see a lot of mixed reviews about the police. I was listening to a podcast about this guy. He's pretty smart. I respect him. And he was saying it's the dumbest thing he ever heard.
To defund them?
Yeah.
Or-
But he's a white guy. You
Well,
know?
yeah.
So he's a privileged white professor. It's easy for you to say that. It sounds stupid, but
Yeah,
you're
'cause
not the one dealing
system
with
has
them.
always
Yeah.
worked for you in your favor.
But he said that he was a victim of police brutality as well. Because their logic is
And he
pay
still
them more.
supports it.
Yeah.
So defund the police.
His logic is pay them more and get better qualified people. That sounds good on paper. Who the fuck wants to be a police? Who's mad smart that wants to be a police?
Or
Good.
Me, nigga, I'm trying to be
Sherlock
a cop now.
Holmes. It's not like Sherlock Holmes is walking around like
I'm trying to be a cop because them niggas is untouchable.
word. Being a
Fuck
cop
the
is hard.
police. I'm gonna ruin you from the inside. But my resume, I sent it in this morning.
I took the police test. I took that shit.
civil service test. I took it.
There was mad suspect looking people in there.
Yeah,
Mad
that's why-
buzz cuts.
That's why they all want to be cops.
And there was a couple of niggas that were like, this is my third time taking it. My nigga, call it quits.
Nah, and then those are the ones that make it because they're low
Yeah.
on people, and
Facts.
he ends up killing somebody over
Over
Loose cigarettes.
setting Lucy's.
or
Over being drunk at Wendy's. Shit sucks.
Yeah, fuck the police.
But
There was something about police that we were talking about on the way up here. I don't remember.
yeah, I mean, it's a tough job. I wouldn't want to do it. And even if they paid a lot, how many people who are like highly qualified are going to want to do it?
Yo, you sent this. This teen survived after being shot 17 times. Philly. Did the police shoot him 17 times?
Now it's some gang shit.
I don't know because they shot Breonna Taylor like a million
or
and she was asleep
they shot that one dude in New York on his wedding day, like
Oh,
100
Sean
times.
Bell, yeah.
Yeah,
on his wedding day. That's
The
crazy.
day before his wedding,
The
he
day
was
before.
leaving his bachelor party.
yeah.
For what? What did he do? What was he doing?
I think they were trying to pull him over. I don't know, bro. From what I remember, they were because I think I lived in New York when that happened. They were trying to pull him over, and they were like partying. They left.
Just
like,
like New York niggas are the worst. I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
I live there, nigga.
I was there when this happened. It was a couple blocks down.
Nah, and I remember because
Where my
Joe Budden.
Averex.
shout out to Averex. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I
That's
just
a New York thing.
I just
Nah, he. I think he was leaving like the strip club or whatever,
Yeah.
and they were in a van, and then they pulled him over, and shit just escalated. And they
happened?
bucked this nigga
Yeah.
like a million times.
Yeah,
I think
well,
they shot him when he was in the car.
that's the thing. I think one cop shot, and it just everybody thought they were getting shot, and just
Shit's mad sad. Nigga
lit him
literally,
up
the
like
day
100 times. Yeah,
literally the day before his wedding. Rest in peace, Sean Bell.
or
It just, I mean, it sucks. But defund the pole. Make sure your kids don't grow.
yo,
word.
you with the statues being torn down?
Am
Yeah,
I
fuck
with
them
them?
statues. Give a fuck about no
Yeah,
statues.
nigga, especially the Jesus Christ ones.
Especially when,
Yo, but
That's why I brought it up.
The funny thing about it is that the Bible says there shouldn't be statues of him, anyways.
Yeah, no
that's false
idolatry.
idols, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm with it, but you saw Trump wanted to make it punishable, like 10 years.
Bro, he wants to make protesting punishable. With life.
Yo, that's like that's some like some fucking
That's some-
Dictatorship, yeah.
Dictatorship, yeah.
Nigga, 10 years for a statue.
Nigga, you're allowed to protest. That's in your constitution, bro. Peaceful protest is in there.
But the thing is, I see the argument like historians, that's part of history.
But it's not gonna be deleted from the history books.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be there.
And like, Germany doesn't have Hitler statues.
I know all about Hitler.
Like, you don't need a statue. Like,
Right.
statues are meant to like
It took a while.
like to fucking love this guy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is a statue. You don't make statues of niggas you don't fuck with.
Yeah. And there be people that lost the
Commemorate or
Confederacy.
whatever. Yeah, you niggas are losers.
Yeah, the niggas
Word.
that lost.
This is the people that complain about participation trophies.
Yeah. That's the biggest one, yeah.
The statue because y'all lost.
I saw this one meme. It was like, people that want you to forget about your past, but the Confederacy was only 5 year. What heritage? What culture
Yeah.
is that? How is that your culture? It only lasted 5 years.
That shit is weird. That
I saw.
Lincoln defeated them with the North.
You know what pissed me off? I was on Facebook and I saw the Spanish dude like defending the Confederacy, talking about, oh, there was more to it than just slavery. Yes, slavery was one aspect, but it was more because of people, the government trying. Like, yo,
States' rights.
you're a fucking idiot. Your states' rights. You want to defend your right to own slaves. I mean, what the
No,
fuck
it was
else
all about
it?
slaves.
It was
That's
literally
the only thing.
the only.
When
Like,
people
and
bring up
his point, to his point, it was that was what was focused on because that was the tipping point. But still, motherfucker, like that was what you were fighting over
do you know why the South seceded?
because they wanted to keep slaves.
It's because when Confederacy supporters talk about states' rights, they don't even know what they're talking about. The South seceded because the federal government wasn't making northern states return escaped slaves to the South.
Yeah, I read about that.
So they were suing or seceded because they wanted
I want
they
my
wanted-
slaves back.
Give me my
yeah,
slave back.
and they wanted the government to take away states' rights of the North to keep people. So they wanted to take away states' rights. You know what I mean?
Yo, word.
Yeah. It was about states' rights because they wanted.
It is about state
yeah.
rights of the people who won
Yeah.
their state rights.
Hey, I got beat the fuck up.
Hold this out.
And then he tried to say, I mean, which this might be true. I don't know, because not all of our founding fathers are perfect, or whoever the fuck it was that freed the slaves or whatever. It was like, oh, they only freed the slaves from the South,
So they could
for the
fight
southern
the
states or
war
whatever. Yeah, because up north there wasn't no fucking slaves. I mean, I'm sure there were some. Man.
There were some, but not like y'all niggas was
Y'all,
wild.
y'all was wilding out there.
Oh, speaking of which, you saw Rhode Island wants to change its name. Well,
Who?
Rhode Island, the state.
Wants to change its name.
Yeah, because its formal name is Rhode Island something and something plantation. And they
Like
wanna
the full
take
name of the state.
the full name of the state, so he wants to
Oh.
just cut it down to Rhode Island. I got a picture of it. I might not have sent it.
There's a lot of Dominicans.
know-
in
I
Rhode
didn't
Island.
Yo, Rhode Island, change your name or we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, change
No,
that
no.
name. Yeah, racist
They
nigga.
changed, no, they're changing it. It's called State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. So I think it just went. They already moved to change it just to Rhode Island.
It's weird that I can't hear the word plantation without thinking slavery.
That's exactly
Yeah,
the point. And you can't have a plantation if you don't have slaves.
I took pictures with like family pictures
I mean, I don't have that kind of money.
2 days ago, and we went to this park in Lancaster.
Like, so.
And we get there and we were by the house and it says something estate plantation. I'm like, yo, there was slaves up here.
Hey, word.
But it could have just been Amish babies.
True. Yo, you
Unlikely,
think
man.
you think Amish people got good sex? You think they
I
they
think about
fuck all
that.
wild?
You think they got freaky
Because
sex?
they have mad kids.
Yeah.
But I think does the
That
Bible
might
say
be
you
that
only
might
have
be
to
their
do-
court mandated duty. The court
Yeah, it says the Bible says.
mandated.
Yeah.
Do you think because they can't use protection?
Yeah. If you're having sex, that means you have to
You have to. You
be
have to
trying to
bust,
have a
man?
baby. Yeah.
Even pulling out is
Yeah, I
considered
think
like
so.
birth control.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to have anal sex? Because you can't get pregnant that way.
Do they give head? We need to interview an Amish bitch.
Or
Woman, nigga, woman. Stop saying the N word and stop
we
saying
should
the
just
B
stand
word.
outside of Shady Maple
Hey, yo, bitch.
You're trying to get
with a
interviewed.
microphone.
Like,
Who's
who's
conducting a survey?
Like Jimmy Kimmel. Speaking of it, we shouldn't even talk about Jimmy Kimmel.
Shorty.
That nigga's gonna get canceled.
He's weird. He has like a smug face. But he did cry. Yo, Jimmy.
Kimmel, fuck you.
Nah, yo.
Nah,
I don't care.
I didn't see what.
I don't think. I don't know this nigga, but I don't think he doesn't come across as that kind of guy.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're
But-
Ellen.
If I'm not gonna cry if he's canceled, I don't care about that nigga. Yeah.
Word.
The best thing he ever did was that Kobe shit. Where he cried.
But he does that shit on the street where he starts interviewing people and gives them like false premises.
I don't be watching this stuff.
Yeah, he'll
Like,
I've been canceled them.
He'll give somebody an old phone and be like, "Yeah, the new iPhone just came out yesterday,
Oh,
and what do you think about it? Oh, it's so much better than my old phone."
isn't he the one that did with the new Yeezy sneakers and they were
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
ugly?
Yeah.
and he used to do, he does a lot. Like thinking about it, he does some funny shit. The shit with the Halloween candy, where you tell your kids you ate all their candy and
Yeah.
take their reaction. That was him who started that. You haven't seen that?
Kimmel?
I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that who we're talking about, Kimmel or Fallon?
Kimmel.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought you said Fallon. Oh,
Fallon's cooler.
Yeah.
He did blackface, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
the,
both of
Fallon?
them.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Fallon, yeah.
Fallon did blackface and Kimmel said
Yo.
the N-word.
You can't.
Kimmel did
and
blackface too.
blackface.
As this dude, Karl Malone. He used to do him all the time on the Man Show, and he would sound mad dumb.
Carmelone era tallado.
Está al lado. Nigga, about to get canceled too.
They can't cancel me on black, nigga. Can you cancel a black person for racist shit? No, because they can't be racist. The only way they could get canceled is for rape shit.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I never heard like of a black person trying to get canceled for saying like retard or shit like that.
Nah,
Maybe they just
it's
don't
mostly
do
been
it.
for sexual shit that I've heard.
I think J. Cole when he said you pussy niggas retarded, autistic. You remember that bar?
Nah.
He got heat for that. He had to apologize. And then when Drake dropped the album, he took that. They edited that part out.
Mm.
With the Jodeci freestyle.
Yo, angry woman coughs on 1-year-old face. This angry woman coughed on a 1-year-old's face at a California restaurant.
No, I'm trashing her. I'm trashing her, bro.
I'm going to jail.
Bro, a 1-year-old. Yo,
Like,
you get. Nigga.
She was mad at the restaurant, right? For making her wear a mask, I think.
So that ain't even got nothing to do with the baby? Or
Yeah,
the baby
why
mom?
Why are you spitting at a baby, bro?
Nah, you getting rocked.
That's mad ignorant.
I bet she was white, ain't?
I don't know.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Yeah, she had to be.
Her name was Karen Frankel.
Yeah, nah. I assume she was white. I didn't read the fucking article.
Yo, subscribe to our Patreon.
If you listen to our Patreon, we got a ass eating joke, balls licking, where Mo really says how he feels about it.
Word.
I refuse to believe no guys don't like that. Did she buy your shit, nigga?
What if she goes lower?
Even better.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
No homo, there's a lot of nerve endings down there.
Facts.
Science.
That's facts.
Science, bro.
The fact that you had to premise that with no homo.
You can't cancel STEM because of that. Yeah, how stupid is it to cancel STEM? So anyways, this guy on the podcast, he's talking about that these people want to cancel STEM, and it's like, he's like, that's the only reason he doesn't support the Black Lives Matter movement, because it's not as simple as just the police brutality. He's like, they're attaching all these other things to it, like cancel STEM, do this, do that, whatever, defund the police. He doesn't agree with that, but I mean, when it's like a white guy from a position of privilege, you just take it with a grain of salt. Although he's
Take
smart.
it with all the salt. I'm not listening.
Right.
Fuck your advice, bro.
It's like Dumb and Dumber. He's like la 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 la, not listening.
Not listening.
But yeah, what would you have done? Some bitch coughs on your kid's face. I mean, she could cough on my face. I'm beating her up.
By accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people saying there's no reason to hit a woman. That's a good reason. Yo, you
I'm
cough,
not sexist.
You cough, you spit, you do any of that funny shit around my kids. I'm fucking you up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No, I don't even have to think about it.
Bro, they've been doing that shit since Native Americans.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be doing it around me.
Word.
They ain't gonna do it around me.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a book on Native Americans. Apparently, the Aztec.
Apparently, black people are Native Americans.
I mean, black Aztecs. No, apparently the Aztecs, their mind's one of them. They sacrificed like 70,000 babies after they built a pyramid. Bro, 70,000.
Yo, world would have been.
That's what them pyramids were for. They would
They would build it
yeah.
and then sacrifice
They were
mad people
altars. They were altars.
because they think if we sacrifice these babies, they won't take somebody from our tribe that's like of high stature.
someone important.
Yeah,
a
these
male,
dumbass
a
babies.
grown man.
It's this book that I keep hearing about, so I want to listen to it about what.
Yo, can
all
you
the wild
imagine
shit they
living
used to-
Apocalypto.
That movie was fire.
I literally just talked about it this morning.
Word. That movie was great.
I was talking about that movie.
They took that shit off Netflix though.
I didn't even know it was on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh, that's why.
That's why I saw it. I watched it on some shit like I'm bored, and it was always on the top pages.
You never seen that shit?
No,
I saw it when it came out.
I mean, until recently. That's
No.
when that came out. Like
No, I saw it and it came out on Netflix when Netflix first came out.
Oh, it was a while ago.
When Netflix first came out was streaming because they came out with the DVD shit first.
Yeah.
The streaming shit I got, and then I saw Apocalypto.
Yo,
What does he say at the end?
watched.
Call me Tiger Heart or some shit, right?
Huh?
Call me Panther Heart.
Panther, some shit. Yeah.
That shit got me hyped.
I watched The Wire on the Netflix DVD thing because that's what it was at first.
Like it's showing his age.
Mad old.
Nigga, The Wire. I put mad
Yeah, if you were
time
getting
investing in that
DVDs
shit.
from Netflix, you're old.
Yo, but the way
Nigga, we had Blockbuster, of course. We all old. Nigga.
Apocalypto was fire how it ended with the
The Europeans
coming in the
Yeah,
boats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but listen, what would you have done if that? Can you imagine living that time? Like they killing babies, they're killing people. Like that was a way of life.
Bro,
That's crazy.
They used to
We
have
need to cancel the Aztecs.
they used to have these.
How far back do you go before you're not allowed to cancel anymore?
Yo, where you got an accent? You support that? Nah,
You really claim being Mexican?
they had these guys that walk around behind old people and just kill them.
Bazinga!
because they were
Too
they were
slow. They were going too slow.
they were useless, yeah. So then there was like these guys, and then apparently the old people will get mad nervous when these niggas were behind them.
Yeah.
Yo, if I'm an old man and I know you kill niggas,
You killed my boy.
old-
You killed my boy last week.
you kill old people. I'm not letting you get behind me, bro.
Why? Yeah,
That's just crazy how they lived, bro. And
Imagine you were the one that was killing people when you were younger, and now you're old.
now you're
know
old,
you're
and some
gonna be-
niggas walking behind you with an axe.
Looper out here.
Nah, but I always think
Right.
about that. You're like you say, we're in the tribe, right? Just eating mad bananas and sacrificing niggas.
And then all of a sudden, this nigga goes,
And then all of a sudden, three boats show up with these niggas with gunpowder, and they know how the stars work.
oh,
I'm
word.
like,
Yeah,
yo.
These
that-
white gods.
Yeah,
that makes sense. This is what we were sacrificing all these kids for.
yeah. I'll be like, yeah,
Or, yeah, our
you would
gods are
think they're
here.
gods or they're aliens
Yeah.
because they were like mad at more. They were way more advanced.
With their nice hair.
Yo, do y'all believe in like those conspiracy theories from back in the day? You know, aliens and how the fuck were all the pyramids aligned and they're on the same fucking line on the fucking latitude, longitude, all that-
Line up
all
with the
that
3
shit.
stars and shit.
Yeah, they line up with 3 exactly.
The Big Dipper stars.
It's like perfectly whatever. Yeah, I think that's a coincidence or aliens. I mean, I don't know what other two
It's
options they are.
the two extremes.
I don't know what options there are. I don't even think
I don't
coincidence
know.
is that extreme. It's the least extreme.
The shit is aliens does make sense, but
And then
I
and
think
they
we
had
just don't
picture-
give enough credit.
They have
It's
pictures
just,
of fire and stuff like that.
it's just society's
It could be.
narcissism being we're the most smartest ever. Nobody else could ever have done
yeah,
this.
I think they did it, and it was like coincidence. It's a coincidence alignment.
Research is showing that the pyramids weren't even built by slaves. They were like government workers that were like paid.
They were paid in whips.
Nigga, you ain't paying me enough for this. You gotta whip me.
That sucks. So you're fucking building a pyramid for another nigga to sleep to dead body to go in.
Yeah.
They robbed them shits anyways.
Yeah.
But I was listening to Andrew Schultz. I don't want to steal his joke, but
I
he's like,
literally just listened to that yesterday or the day before.
he said that he went to Egypt, Cairo, and he saw the pyramids, and he's like, these same people couldn't have built these pyramids because that's just a ghetto. Like everything else there is mad ugly, and then the pyramids are fire. I'm like, yo, that's like kind of the pagoda, and then
Southside.
you're in Southside. It's like,
That's exactly what it is.
Oh shit.
That's perfect.
yeah, but I mean, in an extreme case, because the pyramids are way more amazing,
Prestigious.
but yeah, way more everything. I want to see the pyramids.
I don't know, yo.
Oh,
There's
go
pyramids everywhere. That's just probably like
It was probably easy. Yeah.
another pyramid.
It was probably like a ranch house.
Maybe it's,
Yeah,
how,
like-
maybe it's how tall it is and how difficult it might have been to make. Because I don't think the ones in like Mexico and whatnot are this. They're obviously not built the same. So
You know what I always think? Like the Colosseums, those shit seem hard to build.
hell yeah.
Like, yo.
Yo, you ever seen
who
like
built it?
those marble statues from back in the day?
Yeah.
Yo, that
Bro,
shit is-
mad real
oh,
with veins, vascular.
Like it'll look like a pillow with like the shit that's
Oh,
flowing,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a dress is flowing, but that's just fucking rock. Like it looks That's crazy.
How they
fam.
do this?
You gotta be
imagine?
bored, nigga. They didn't have no social media. They wasn't getting pussy like that. They was fucking
Little boys
Goats.
making
Boys, yeah.
statues.
Ooh.
yeah. I mean, think about how progressive. How long ago was that?
No.
Not even that long ago. So in 300 years, they're gonna think we were more barbaric.
And 300 years ago was like the 1700s. So like when the U.S. was founded.
Founded, yeah. So let's say that shit was 600 years ago. I don't know, bro. I'm not a historian. I only watch so much the Historama. So like 600 years from now, they're gonna be like, "Yo, could you believe these niggas used to watch TV all day?"
Yeah.
Or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're even lazier then.
Yeah, but they probably could genetically modify their DNA to all be ripped, and they don't have to. It doesn't matter if they're lazy. They're gonna live with 300 years. I believe it. We're all gonna be
Gene
like
editing.
I don't
Gene
know.
editing. Yeah.
That makes sense and all, but do you think the planet's gonna survive long enough for us to do this?
Let's
With
ask.
how global warming's going?
Let's ask that retard chick, Greta Hinsberg, Greta. What's
Greta
her
Thunberg.
Thunberg.
Why is she retarded?
She's autistic. J. Cole said it, bro, not me.
Don't back out of that one.
Cancel J. Cole, not me.
When did he say this? Because he doesn't
He
sound like
said,
he said this.
he said, y'all pussy niggas retarded, autistic. He said that, bro.
He was just quoting him.
Yeah. Nah, the
just called her.
Greta, whatever. She said that
Thunberg.
yeah. She said that global warming is should be taken as serious as this pandemic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the Earth is gonna be fine. It's humans that are not gonna be fine.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about humans.
I think we'll be here in 300 years. Yeah, 1,000 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
300 years. I see we'll be here, but like nigga,
How do you survive? Like, what's the
Antarctica
plan?
was 100
Everything is so far
degrees.
away in outer space that
we're gonna live out in the mountains. Sea level is gonna
Survival of the fittest, bro.
be yeah. Sea level is gonna be
it could be that the atmosphere just isn't fit for us to live anymore. We might not be able to breathe anymore, or maybe the super volcano is gonna fill everything with
so.
ash. You can't
I think
breathe.
an evolved
You can
version
still
of us.
die. Huh?
An evolved version of us.
I guess true. It could be.
But
a
they're
different
saying
species.
the next version of humans is gonna be like cyborgs. That's gonna be
something,
like our
something
evolved.
integrated with technology.
Because when you think about it, we're cyborgs right now. Like you with glasses, or I got LASIK.
Yeah.
I'm a cyborg.
I read a book like that. It's from the same guy that wrote the Da Vinci Code.
Dan Brown.
Dan Brown, yeah. So I read a book on and it talked about how how humans are going to evolve, and in the book it says that I guess they built a supercomputer, and that did the calculation, and it said the human species is going to end, and everyone was flipping all crazy. By the end of it, it was like, oh no, it's going to end because they're going to evolve into a different species. I mean, we'll still be here, and it was what you said, like evolving with, like combining with like technology, in a sense, like.
Yeah,
Basically, what you said.
like now with our phone, with Apple Watch right here, and my mic keeps falling. But I think, yeah, I mean,
Would you back up your conscious onto a hard drive?
Yeah, what's the harm? If not, I'm dead. If so, I'm still dead. Like, I lose nothing.
Or
depends how much it costs. If it's free, yeah,
But at the same time, it wouldn't really be me. It's just my consciousness. Like,
that would be
I mean,
you.
that is you.
is it? Like,
Yeah, otherwise you just be.
Oh, I like this. What is humanity?
Otherwise you'd just be meat and bones.
I mean, I
mean,
guess,
your
as
cells.
you're saying, who are
I
you?
mean,
If not your thoughts.
Your
That's it?
cells replicate every 30 hours. So after a couple years, like
So it's like that.
all your cells have changed. So is that
like-
still you?
It's
You
like
get-
that theory. If you take a piece of the wood from a boat and built another, every single time, and
Yeah.
then you end up replacing which
Is it
one's
the same boat?
which one's the original boat, the one that you stole from, or the one that you just built.
Would it be gay to fuck your clone? Or is that just masturbate?
That's a good question, bro.
That's how about both?
Like in the ass
That's gay
or like
masturbation.
let him jerk me off.
It's like your own hand,
That's me.
but you can finally comfortably do it with your left hand.
Oh, we'll jerk each other off. That's not gay.
That's my dick.
Just masturbating.
Nah, son, that's mad gay, son.
That's not gay.
That's
That's
me.
a dick attached to another body. Doesn't matter if it's you.
Yeah, because
You're doing this to a man, dude. Like you're doing this.
but he's
Doing
like,
a reach around.
I guess that's like kind of like jerking off your twin or some shit.
It's exactly the
I mean,
same
that's
thing.
true, yeah,
almost.
because they're twins.
So is it gay if you
genetically
jerk off your
identical.
twin? Yeah, nigga's gay.
Nah, but y'all got
but
the
we
same
have the same
conscious.
conscious.
Y'all got the same conscious.
Like,
That shit, you could.
like there's no. It's no. A clone isn't like you guys share the same conscious. You're the same person, just in two different
Nah,
bodies.
I know.
I saw that Will Smith movie too.
I saw Freaky Friday.
I listened to that little Dicky song. Nah,
That's not even the same concept.
yeah,
I
it's
saw
gay.
Fight Club.
It's gay.
Or, nigga, mad gay.
Next question. Next question.
You're the one who.
No. Nah, it's not gay, bro.
Nah, that's gay.
Like if I make a clone, like that's my pet, kind of.
A mini me.
My sex slave.
Your mini me's your sex
like,
slave?
yo,
That's mad gay, bro.
nah, to let him jerk you off is not gay, but if you jerking him off, it's gay.
Why?
Who's the
It's a
original?
clone.
I'm the original.
How do you know that?
Because I know that in
He's
the
gonna
story.
swear he's gonna be the original too.
He's gay if he wants to do it.
He's gay if he wants to, but you're the one who made him so that you could do it. So you're gay.
He's not gonna want to do it because he's me, so he's not gay. So we're gonna have to fight, and I'm gonna have to rape. I'm gonna have to rape myself.
So that's gay.
He's gonna me too me. Yo, that'll be the literal me too. Bazinga!
That's the cleverest shit.
Yo, Spotify. We're gonna fuck you up if you don't sign up.
How we not signed yet, bro?
Yo, that'll be fire though. I'm about to make that into a sketch.
This is for the Patreon.
You gotta play the clone though.
Who's built like me?
He's short though and bald. He gotta be you.
Fuck you.
He's just a clone that came out fucked up
Oh shit. That was mad funny.
on some Rick and Morty shit.
Yo, that'll be a good Rick and Morty episode. Let me be
It
around.
would. It would. Yo, what's the writer's name? Yo, tag them niggas on this podcast.
Damn, that's a good question. Is it gay?
Is it gay? Is always a good question.
That should just be our weekly segment.
Because when
Is
you
it gay?
when you jerk yourself off, it's not gay.
Getting cum on your own
But
hand.
there's-
Yeah, it's not gay.
Can you imagine another
You're tasting
man's-
your own cum. I mean,
what?
no, I'm just
You taste your own balls sometimes. It's salty.
Nah, I don't like balls. Remember?
No, she licks your balls and then y'all make out. Or you make her go brush her teeth like Omar.
You said that?
Is that on the Patreon?
Remember when
Oh, yeah.
and you were like, you said, what, nigga, you go tell her to brush her teeth? you go rinse your mouth before we make out again. I got to think about that one. I'm writing a thesis.
No, bro. The question's answered already. It's gay,
No, it's not gay, though.
bro. You get
If he's jerking me off, it's not
cum on
gay.
your hand from another man's body.
But it's me.
That's my body.
It's still
That's my cum.
you're still a man. It's still a different body. It's a man's body.
What if he's like jerking you off from behind and you're not looking at him?
And you hide your hand so you think
sit
it's your
on
hand.
it. So you can play video games.
You're jerking off and playing games.
Just jerking off all the time. That's like the ultimate
Nah.
male dream.
Not by yourself. That's not
You
the
won't
dream.
be by yourself.
No, but not jerking off yourself. I mean, you want a
Yeah.
woman. That's the male's dream.
You'll be with the
I mean,
clone.
Yo, whatever gets the job done.
So you're gonna build your clones to suck your dick.
Nah,
I feel
that's
like
gay. That's gay.
I feel like you're gonna escalate this at some point. Like, okay, that's where I cross the line. You can touch my dick and rub me off, and then make me come all over the place, but don't put your mouth on it.
Nah, I wouldn't make my clone suck my own dick.
This is where we like flash forward and Frank was like with his clone married.
Man, narcissistic.
Deeply in love.
Like a hologram.
Ew.
One of them guys.
Nah,
We had serious topics to talk about too.
but if
But
a
this is
clone,
better.
Police brutality.
Nigga, Kentucky polls.
oh, that shit's man, OD.
No,
It's
fuck
mad
that. This is
boring.
funny.
That's boring.
Yeah. Nah, that,
Fuck voter suppression.
Yo, this is crazy though.
if you let your own clone give you head, that's definitely gay, by far. Unless
Yo, how much
he
time
gets-
It's
we
only gay if you
dedicated to this?
put your hand on his head.
yeah, and he's bald. You gotta let your hair grow. Can I modify my clone to have long hair?
I mean, if you can create a clone, why not?
You know what would be dope though? Not on some gay shit. If you could fight your own clone, because y'all niggas evenly matched.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be a good ass fight.
You can get better. But the more
How you gonna get better? You think he's gonna train without me?
No, you're gonna get better by fighting him.
Oh yeah.
But he is too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was just about to say. You're getting better. He's also getting better. So you're continuing to get better.
It would just be like you fight 50 times, he'll win 25, you'll win
Like,
25.
let me fuck you. just fighting.
And he's like, "No, I'm not letting you fuck."
It's like
that's,
that.
That's why you're fighting.
Yeah.
It's like that Black
what I'm
Mirror
saying.
episode. You seen it?
Yeah,
No, I didn't see it.
shit was wild. Gay.
I didn't see it.
Yo, this nigga plays video games with his boy, but it's like virtual reality.
Right.
Well, no, first they're best friends
They're best friends, yeah.
and grew up playing this video game. Like that was like their
Like
their
Street
ritual.
Fighter. It's like
Yeah,
Street Fighter.
And fast forward, they're adults now, and it's at a birthday party, and he gives them like a new version of the game that now comes with like virtual reality.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, or augmented. Yeah, virtual reality, augmented reality. I don't know which one. I guess technically virtual reality.
Whatever, it's the same. Moving on.
And then these niggas are fighting, but it's virtual reality. So like I'm moving and you're moving and whatever we do.
Yeah, they're like in the game.
in the game.
Yeah.
Well, I think no, they're falling asleep, but they're in the game. Their consciousness is in the game, and these niggas just start fucking each other in the game.
Whoa.
Spoiler alert!
That's an awkward.
Well,
that's an awkward meet
Well,
up.
one's
Yo.
like a dude, and one's his favorite character was the girl, like the Chun Li.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the
yeah.
dude,
Oh, I seen like a preview of this. Shit.
Yeah.
yeah. So the dude fucking the Chung Li, he's not that gay. The Chung Li's gayer
Why? Because he picked the girl.
because he's getting fucked by his boy.
I think they're
The
equally
dude-
gay, bro.
the
You got your
dude-
dick in another man's ass.
No, the dude in his mind, he's fucking a girl. That's what he sees.
Yeah.
Does he? But he knows it's his boy.
Is his boy's conscious? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga, it's gay.
So it's not. He's fucking Chun
Yo,
Li.
He's fucking a girl.
So how awkward would that be to meet up after that?
They do.
They fall in love.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert.
Nah, they don't. They test it out to see if they're really gay, but I'm not gonna tell you what happens.
Nah, that's cool though.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool though. Hey, fuck it. Whatever works for you.
But then,
It's weird how many different ways people can like find each other.
Bro, technology.
and the shit is it's weird because he doesn't know what to tell his wife because he's technically
Oh,
not
these are
cheating.
old people. I thought these were like teenagers.
They're like 30s because he does. Is the nigga
It's
that
like
plays
me and Omar right now.
It's
Yeah.
Papa Doc from
Yeah.
Oh shit.
8 Mile.
Falcon?
The Falcon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
The-
What's his name?
black-
I refuse to learn his name.
The black fucking Iron Man.
His real name is Clarence.
I was gonna say it.
So yo,
The real nice parents.
he but he's into this dilemma because like his wife is like, yo, why you not fucking me no more?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he gets addicted to the game.
Wait, so
And I guess
how does that please you if it's in your conscious, but like you're not
He-
physically stimulated?
He nuts
No, you do it does physically stimulate you, I guess.
like a
Like
wet dream.
they plug the game into
So
into like
so
their
if you're
brain.
getting fucked in the ass, you feel that in your ass?
I don't know. The one nigga says I fucked up, got
getting
gang
ghost fucked.
banged and all this shit, and he says that none of them were as good as you or some shit.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because they break up.
He unplugs his PlayStation.
All right. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. That's enough.
Nah, it's a
We-
dope episode. It's
We
good.
ruined it for you already. Anyway.
Nah, I don't think so. That's not ruining.
He wants to see it.
That's not ruining for me. I don't.
Nah. This is like it's like the icing, but it's like layered, and it's you gotta see it.
Yeah.
When they meet up.
You don't
and
got. You got. I want to watch it. You don't have to defend it.
It's all about bromance.
shit. Yeah. It's about bromance, and that is not being gay to play video games and fuck your boy in it.
So if that comes out, we playing.
You Chun Li.
I'm playing nigga to fight, not to fuck.
You throw a fist, I just throw my ass in there.
But I think the scary shit about Black Mirror, I could see that happening in the future.
That's what all them episodes
Technology.
are about.
That's where technology's going.
That's what all them episodes are about.
Yeah,
All that shit's like.
it's just could happen. And it's kind of scary. So, not that's just like minuscule. Like you just fucking nigga in a video game. Wow, nigga, I used to fuck girls on Grand Theft
Yo,
Auto.
are we being mad homophobic because we're like ew? Because you're saying that's mad gay, but is that a bad thing to call it gay? It's not bad.
No, it's all out of love, bro.
Is it mad?
I'm
gay?
just saying. I'm just trying to predict the storm that's coming.
Yo, if you got a sense of humor, you know you
should've
know
saved
what it is.
Never mind. It's going on the Patreon.
Or
yeah, a couple jokes for editing out, putting it on the Patreon. Fucking support us. What's the link for that? Tebby Dad's podcast?
Patreon.com/Debbie Dad's podcast.
Find us on there. It's only $3. You can find that shit on your couch.
Word.
Yeah. We could buy a grilled cheese or coffee. You spend more than that on Starbucks. But yeah,
Okay, so I got
that
another
was a weird
topic.
episode.
Y'all got. Do you think shemale on girl porn? Do you think shemale on girl porn, which is relates to everything we're talking about, is straighter than guy on girl porn?
I didn't understand this question. This was from a listener.
She-male, that means a tranny
It's a
that was
tranny.
a girl turned boy.
To me, that's a male.
It's a tranny that is a male, but got the titties because she got that part done, but she ain't chop off her dick yet, and she's
Fucking
fucking
a
a man.
guy.
No, fucking a girl. That she.
And
Wait,
that's-
how you said it was shemale on girl. So
And-
it's basically two girls
a
fucking with a
tranny
dick.
fucking a girl, yeah.
It's like two girls fucking, but there's a dick there.
Is that gear than what?
No,
that-
he's saying that's straighter.
That's straighter than
than
guy on
straight
girl,
porn.
than regular porn.
I mean, I guess
Oh,
because you're watching
shit.
two girls.
Oof, it is straighter.
I don't know because I mean it's not like I look at the guy and be like, I appreciate this view. I see the guy and it's more like
But
I'm
you-
picturing it's me.
But you look at the girl and appreciate.
And I'm looking at the girl, yeah. I'm looking at the girl and I'm imagining myself as the guy.
I thought you were gonna say it's the girl.
No. And then if it's the female, I mean, I guess it's straighter because there's no guy there. But
I don't know.
I'm not really huge into lesbian porn.
Yeah,
Me
lesbian
neither,
porn
me
is
neither,
whack.
me neither.
That's just whack to me. So it's like, But then I guess you're getting fucked, but it's not like I can picture myself as the woman.
Yeah, if you're
As a
picturing
woman.
yourself as a woman, you're gayer.
So I mean, I guess it depends on how you.
Yo, Eric,
what
you're
your
gay.
what your thought process is when you're watching that porn.
Bro, I just googled thick Latina.
Amateur.
Like I want to see a bitch, bounce
Getting
her ass
pounded.
on a dick,
Yeah.
because I want that to be.
That's
You
me.
know what I mean, that's what you imagine.
I'll be weirded out by that she-male shit. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Just me. Para pinga, chinga, chingasa.
Any sign of trouble, he's gonna bada bing.
His way out of there.
Yeah, he's back up in the corner. He's getting out.
If y'all think that was bad, hear my story about fucking a one-legged girl. It's just different, bro. I'm not used to that. So I think I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not jerking
Joe
off to
Diaz.
that shit. That shit's weird.
Oh, I guess some people think it's straighter than.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. When I was younger, I was super Christian too, but I was still watching this porn. Whenever I saw the Shimo thing, I was like, "Eso del diablo." Eso del diablo.
Chickswithdicks.com.
You know, that's an abomination.
You ever seen those videos?
What?
The chickswithdicks.com.
Oh no, no. I
Bro, that's
might
just the
have seen
worst
it.
when somebody sends you a video
Yeah.
like a chick
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
showing her
yeah.
titties, and then a
And
big
then,
ass dick
boom.
flops out.
Yeah, Frank Kell's the one that does that shit. He sends that shit to us.
I seen the
Yo,
one
why,
that was
why
on
are tranny dicks mad big?
Nigga.
ginormous, nigga.
Why would you be a tranny?
Nah,
You got it made,
Tranny
Bro.
Tranny's got the biggest dick, nigga, hands down.
I'm about to become a tranny.
It's like, yo, you take estrogen, and that shit makes your dick bigger. That's why you can't cancel STEM.
That's the trade off.
Bro,
Do you want a big dick?
this shit's
Or do you
going on the
wanna fuck women?
Patreon. Shit's not going public.
That's why you can't cancel STEM, bro. That shit makes no sense.
Yo, can you imagine we start like pumping out good material like this, and then we just stop our regular.
All for Ale.
We stop regular releases and just put everything on podcast. Fuck yeah, you gotta pay for this.
That'd be mad trash if you're a faithful listener. Yo, let us know why trannies got the biggest dicks. Trannies and Jamaicans. That's what I've heard on the block.
Yo, this is why I don't bother making up topics, because we don't need. Because we end up doing shit like this.
Nah, but it was with the one video, bro. I can never forget it. It was chicks with dicks. So
Yo, this is all a snippet, bro.
the video starts the bitch is knocking on the door, right? And the guy opens the door, and there's a girl. She got the tits or whatever.
And the guy opens the door, and it's
The
a girl.
guy opens the door to like a mansion. She's bouncing her tits, and then they pan down, and there's like a big ass dick swinging around,
Nigga, big.
bro, like a baby arm. And then it'll be like chickswithdicks.com. Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to that. And their big dicks. You think that those trannies are like proud of their big dicks,
I would say so.
or they like?
I mean,
"Damn,
at least
we
the
should-"
at least the ones like making a living off of it.
I feel like if I was a tranny,
Especially when you see
I would want a little dick.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because
Bro, I don't know. Yo, if you're a tranny,
you know what women like. You know women don't like small dicks.
No, but
I
these
mean, it don't have to be-
trannies don't want women; they want men, right?
Not all.
they're still fucking
you
women.
can still be a lesbian.
Oh, like Caitlyn Jenner.
You
Yeah.
could, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could be a man who think
You could be a
who
woman
is
trapped
woman,
in a man's body.
woman
but
trapped in a man's body
lesbian
that
woman,
is attracted to women.
Yeah.
then again, I could be Superman. Allergic to kryptonite.
Yo, they're gonna cancel me for laughing. On some Joe Rogan shit.
I'm allergic to kryptonite. Nigga. Relax. No, you could be anything. Yeah.
Yo, let's
Yo,
go to
laughter is
episode.
not endorsement.
Yo, I'm laughing at his ignorance. I'm not saying I
Word,
agree.
word.
Yeah, I think it's acting like y'all didn't watch Borat and laugh. That
I
doesn't mean
haven't-
everybody who laughs. should
Bro,
be
I was
canceled.
13.
Word.
You can't judge me on fucking
Yo,
decisions I
mad
made.
people laughed at Borat. That shit was like the number one comedy, son, or whatever stupid comedy there is that's misogynistic.
I gotta watch Borat again. And you call other people mature. That's your favorite movie.
This nigga, that shit is mad funny, bro.
I gotta watch that. What was it? This Is America. That he had.
Oh, the show.
Sasha, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit's fun, nigga. That shit's. He's like my favorite comedic actor. I don't know, his style of comedy like is tailored for me. Even when he was Ali G,
Yeah, I remember Ali G on
Ali G was
HBO.
funny.
even the fucking gay Bruno nigga, that shit was mad funny to me.
Bruno was funny.
Mad funny.
Because you got
Borat
immature
was-
taste though.
Nah, he's actually like considered like
He's smart.
mad smart.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
He
think
was
you
in a
can
movie
make-
called The Spy that's supposedly.
I
mad
honestly
good.
think to make a show like This Is America, you can't be dumb.
Or like Ali G, because he would mock the, like you gotta be smart enough to know
He's
what
satire,
questions,
yeah.
Yeah.
to know what the
understand the
wrong
satire,
thing
yeah.
to say is. So you have to know what the right thing is to know what the wrong thing
Yeah.
is.
To be that good, to be that on point. That's yeah.
But then Trump does it like in his natural state.
Natural state.
and that's why it's funny because
Yeah,
there's
that's why
people
it's
that
funny.
are actually
Yeah.
like that.
Michael Scott.
Yeah,
But-
there's people like that.
That's what makes it genius because there's actually idiots
Word.
out here.
But it sucks because like, I mean that show's still on, but like that sketch comedy on TV that doesn't
What, This Is
exist
America?
anymore.
It's
Yeah.
still on.
I think so, yeah.
No, he only did one season.
And that's it.
Yeah, because he said people would just expect him. I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
Yeah, but wouldn't he like lie about what it is? Like it's a different like character. every
Yo,
time?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Come to our podcast.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be mad though. He's smart. He's legit smart. Like Russell Brand, I think is supposed to be smart. Supposedly smart.
Russell
He's
Brand-
an ass ahead like you.
And acid. We're gonna take acid again this weekend
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go on a hike.
on Sunday. Apparently, with way too many people.
Where you gonna hike at?
There's a couple trails, but the one is probably the one that we're thinking about is in Hamburg.
Oh, that's a fire trail.
You know,
I've done it before.
how many trails are out there?
There's the one main one that you get that crazy nice view.
Oh, there's a nice view.
Like ridiculous.
I gotta.
I think that's technically the Appalachian Mountains.
Probably, yeah.
That's just mad long. Like 20 dick.
Is it this? Is it this one here?
Yep.
Yo, we out. We
Just
out.
Word, yo,
Don't
stars-
slip off the rocks.
Stars are aligning.
What you say?
Like it's like a big cliff at that peak. So
Word.
keep your butthole tight.
99.
I'm
keep your
mad scared of
butthole
heights,
tight.
bro.
It's dope because you're so high. You see the birds like flying at eye level.
Oh shit.
Oh, man, we're doing it, bro.
Wait, is it long?
Yeah, it's a decent hike. It's not like I wasn't sweating.
Do it
but
be packed? Like people be walking? I mean, because I don't know what to expect.
It's a decent amount of people. If you download all trails, they'll tell you like the traffic is moderate.
How would they know that shit?
Because people will do the review themselves. They'll be like highly trafficked.
Okay.
Not when I went, nigga, that shit was packed. It was so packed we had to park like on the dirt. The parking lot was filled.
What?
But it's such a big trail that you don't really bump into people like
Oh,
that.
that's all I'm worried about then.
No, okay. You ever been to Peace Rock?
No.
Nope.
I went to Peace Rock with Doug, the guy who won the
Kobe painting.
Kobe
6 months
painting.
ago.
He won the 6 round. Yeah.
You're gonna get the tracking number
This
finally.
was years ago. It was me, him, and a bunch of other people, and my man's Rob. And we actually ended up jumping, but it took me. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but what it felt like maybe an hour and a half for me to get
To get the courage.
to actually jump off that cliff.
I want to do it. I got shit to lose, bro. Maybe when I was young.
Yeah, I mean at the time I was younger. This was like easily over 10 years ago, or about. Actually, I got a picture of it. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm good.
Word, I'm good on that.
I'll jump. I jump off a diving board.
It's literally the first picture, man.
Oh, I
2009.
remember that picture.
2009. And I got the piece sign right there. Nigga, 2009. It's 2020. That's 11 years ago. July 11th, too, is coming up.
Did everybody jumped?
At least 3 or 4 people.
Oh, you can't be the bitch and nigga not jumping.
Yeah. I mean, there were some people that didn't, but bro, I kept getting like, let's say the edge was at the end of that table. I got like to here, maybe. I didn't cross this line right here, and I was trying to like, nah, son, I can't do it. It's too much. And then I don't know. And then it was like a couple times I like pump fake myself. Like I started running. It's like nope. And I just ran back. I couldn't do it. I'm scared of heights. But the shit was dope. I'm glad I did it. Crystal got a good picture of me right when I was jumping. So don't have to do that shit ever again in my life.
Will you skydive?
Yeah, I want to.
I think I would.
I was just
I want to.
I was just talking about that.
I flip flop on it.
We should do LSD and
Actually,
skydive.
I was just thinking. I was just watching the Andrew Schultz skydiving.
Oh yeah. That stand up is funny. My wife did it. White people shit, yeah. Before I met her. My cousin did it. He said he recommends it to everybody. He's like, when you're free falling, it's fire. But then when you're just up there and the nigga's like hugging your back.
Floating.
You're floating. Like,
when the
okay.
parachute opens.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I free fall all the time on Call of Duty.
Word.
I do want to try it though.
That's
I
why
wonder
I'll be
what
dope.
that feels like. It's like do you have a feeling like weightlessness, or do you feel like a lot of the air hitting you and like pushes like do you feel heavy? I don't know. I want to do it. I want to try it. I guess you guys don't think about this shit.
Oh, I just thought about how fun it'll be.
Yeah, I mean, but that's I'm just trying to describe how it might be fun for me. I don't know.
You know what I was thinking? Like, what if the nigga starts dry humping you? Like, not like,
Yo, what if
do I feel weightless?
What if he accidentally rubs on your back too much and his dick starts getting hard because he's rubbing on it?
Is it my clone?
But I'm assuming I got material back there that his dick ain't like up inside me and shit.
You know what I would like to do? Sky glide.
I feel like that's
Oh, when you're
way more
hanging on the
dangerous,
thing.
bro.
It seems more dangerous, yeah.
You ever seen people like on those ropes, like it's a wire that goes from one side to the other on a pond or something. Yeah, zip line. But like you gotta grab it and then they'll go down the thing
And then
let go into the water. A lot of people can't hold their own weight up. So sky gliding,
Pathetic.
I feel like I don't know. Some people just gonna drop as soon as
they have these new suits though. The one dude wears it in the show I watched called Life Below Zero.
What does that mean? Like, are you attached to the glider?
Yeah.
So it's not like if you let go.
It's more. They changed it. It's not more like the triangle glide shit anymore. It's kind of like
paper airplane.
skydiving, like the parachute, but the strings are like attached to you and you maneuver them like.
Oh, okay, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and then they have the glide suits.
I'm gonna do the other one though.
Yeah, you got baby steps.
I want to do this shit with their flying, with like the
flying squirrel.
yeah, that shit.
Was it
Where you can-
Daffy
yeah, where
Duck?
you,
No, the coyote.
yeah.
What coyote?
In
Wile E.
Roadrunner?
Coyote
Wile E. Coyote.
He wears that shit?
in the one part, in
In the
one
one-
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
don't
shit, you
remember
can fly
Looney
into the
Tunes.
side of a mountain going like 200 miles per hour.
And die
That's what
immediately.
I want to do.
Speaking of, there was a sad story about a 16-year-old girl who was like trying to be in the Olympics for rock climbing, who fell off and died.
Oof.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to you.
Rest in pieces.
That's some white people shit though. That's how white people die.
Palazinga.
Was she white?
Yeah, Matt White, of course.
Mad white.
How'd she die?
Nigga,
Rock
we-
climbing accident.
Okay, gotcha.
Nigga, we climb fences.
Word.
You gotta put a rug over it if you
It has a barbed wire, yeah.
gotta. Barbed wire. Joe Rogan.
You ever had, everybody had that fat friend who couldn't
Can
climb
never
this shit,
get over the shit.
and you feel mad bad. We over here playing manhunt. You can't.
Heavy breathing.
Good old days. I can't remember the last time I had to climb a fence.
Herb alert.
Oh yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger says faith has helped him deal with off-field addiction. He was addicted to alcohol and pornography. I don't know. What do you think about being addicted to porn? I feel like that's
Bro,
bullshit.
I would never suck a dick to watch a porno.
That's bullshit. I think it's
It's not
bullshit.
an addiction.
And it's funny,
Bro,
because
you can't be a professional athlete and be addicted to porn. Like if you're addicted to porn, that's all you do. In my mind,
Yeah.
he probably watches porn here and there.
And if you're a
But I think it
professional,
was a rapist. I think.
yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
And if you're a professional athlete, you can use that fame and stature that you have to actually get pussy instead of having to jerk off all the time.
Yeah, stop being a herb, nigga.
I'm addicted to porn, and especially if you drink, if you're addicted to alcohol. I mean, you're going to go out and get pussy. If that's what you want. Nah, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And he used his faith to overcome it.
His faith.
So it was like, I'm horny. Oh God, I'm horny today.
Pray the horny away.
Please give me a clone to help with
My addiction.
my addiction.
My crippling addiction.
Please make me flaccid in this moment, God. God, I'm horny, God.
Strike down thy demon.
I'm begging you,
Thine,
God.
thine veiny demon.
Yeah, there are like Christian people.
I know I'm horny. No,
that say
stop
that jerking
me.
off is like a sin because you're self raping.
Oh yeah, self-rape.
I guess that's that clone shit.
That's self rape. Yeah, that close.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me too. That sounds
Do
like
you
a
think-
fabulous bar right there.
Do you think?
Word.
All right, so you know yourself, right? So you know yourself the most, obviously, is yourself, and a clone of you is gonna be your same exact self. Do you think you could convince yourself, knowing everything you know about yourself, to let you fuck?
No.
I'm not convincing sometimes, and I know what I want to hear.
I'll lick your balls.
What's
Sold.
so what?
You know what I mean? Like
What's stronger, your debate skills or your stubbornness? What's stronger?
they're pretty strong.
Like, that's the question you gotta
Damn.
ask yourself. How stubborn you are? No, I'm not gonna get fucked.
I'm
Or how
easily
good-
convincible.
Or how good you are.
But I
at-
like to
at
debate
debating.
so much that I will entertain him. I'm
And
like,
then
let
you
me
get-
hear your side.
and then you don't know that, and then you don't realize that you got.
And yeah, and then next thing you know, I'm getting fucked in the ass by myself. I don't know. That's a tough question. It depends on a lot. But what were we talking about?
Being
Rock climbing?
raping yourself.
Oh yeah, jerking off.
Yo, did you know that the saying "goddamn" is as offensive as saying the N-word?
According to who?
San Antonio Police Union president,
Some white man.
some white man.
San Antonio.
San Antonio Police Union president.
Bro,
Who you offending by saying goddamn? God.
you ever say goddamn around the white person? You're like, oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious. There's children.
We say cheese whiz.
Nah,
Well,
I
you're the
don't
only
say
You're the
goddamn.
only person I know that says "anywho" every time you have a conversation.
Who, me?
Yeah,
For real?
Anywho?
anywho.
I say that?
Nigga,
Oh, never
nigga, on the
knows.
way up here, you said it like 17 times.
Oh, my
No,
fault.
I never noticed.
No,
that.
you don't gotta apologize.
My bad.
My bad for being white.
I never knew.
Yo, you said it mad times.
I never noticed it, but now I'm gonna notice it every time.
Now I'm not saying it.
See, he convinced him not to say it. You could convince him to fuck. Yeah, because you're so stubborn. You're gonna be like, "Oh, what? You're afraid you're not gonna like? You're afraid you're gonna like it?"
All right, chicken. I'm not chicken.
I'm not chicken. I'll let you fuck you right now.
What are you, a homophobe?
Wow.
Why?
Cancel.
You're really
He
not gonna
hates-
let
he
me
hates
fuck
gay
my-
people. He hates gay people.
He hates himself. That'd be a good movie.
Wouldn't that be rape if you like gotta shame someone into fucking them?
And call me Bill Cosby. Nah, is it rape? No. Is it like game? Sometimes. Like, what do you mean shame yourself?
Yo,
Like, yo, if it's your girl, you be like, damn, you're not gonna let me fuck on my birthday.
but she's only having sex with you because you like kind of making her feel bad, not because she wants to.
Is it rape? 'Cause
Isn't that
she wants to
rapey?
fuck
She's
you on-
making me feel bad.
Yeah, by not giving me pussy on my birthday. Be like, damn, it's Valentine's Day. You're not gonna let me.
It's
If I gotta say
Tuesday.
it, I'm not gonna say it. If I gotta say it, then I'm not gonna enjoy it because I feel like she don't really want to do it.
What do you mean you're not gonna fuck me right after I left the gym? Guess I gotta cheat.
You know? Nah, it's true. It sucks if you gotta shame him,
Yo,
but
all right. So here's a
it
question.
depends what you
Let's say you
deem as shame.
let's say you meet someone and you're about to fuck them for the first time and you don't got a condom, and you're like, and you get the vibe from her that if you tell her, hold up, let me go get a condom, let me go out and buy a condom, that she's not gonna want to fuck no more. Are you gonna fuck raw or are you gonna go get that condom?
I'm raw dogging. The young me will raw dog.
Yeah, which me are we talking about, bro?
Nigga, I don't know. Answer both.
How
Young and
how
past and present.
How slutty is a girl?
You want to fuck her, bro? I don't know.
There's no such thing as slutty, anyways.
I'm a slut.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be I'll raw dog.
Depends what I
I'm
heard
not
about
gonna kill
her.
the moment, come back, and she's mad dry.
No, but all right, but think about it. What if, you know what I'm saying? She regrets it and she like does that
Bro.
Me Too
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Because if you say, hold on, let me
give
go
her
get a
time- you
condom,
give her
you give her
time to
time to think about it.
And
Like,
her horny levels are down.
yeah.
Bro,
Like if you really wanted to fuck me,
Wait
you
right
won't-
here, rub your clit.
Nah, come with
Don't
me.
stop rubbing your clit.
You can come with me. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Bro.
Yo, they should have a
You got
service
mad
that nigga
time.
that delivers condoms like that.
we'll call it Ruber.
that's a good one.
Yo, Spotify, we're gonna fuck you up.
Get it? You guys get it?
They'll get it, bro.
Gonna fuck you up with some Rubers.
Yo, that's a good idea though.
Damn, that was good,
Bro, write that shit down.
It's on. We
Cut
got
it. Stop it.
You gotta
Yo, 140
140.
at 140.
We gotta you gotta have mad employees though.
Bro, that shit will go bankrupt in a week.
Yo, bro. like-
Nobody's ordering that shit.
You gotta charge a premium. If you have enough people that they deliver it right away, and you could still like be finger popping her while he comes, just slide under the door, homie.
Bro, if you don't want to wait at least a couple minutes, and you might not have ever wanted.
We
to
just
fuck
put
me.
out like life.
This is just an opportunity thing.
We just put
you
out,
might like me too me later
We put out like life alert necklaces
for rubbers.
for rubbers. Yeah.
Or like if you're on a date and you
For
know
Rubers.
and it's hitting like we're gonna smash, you could hit up the Ruber
Hit up the Ruber right when you
and
take
then be
the,
like, "Yo,
the-
drop the condoms under my door."
Word.
or just like in a little baggie on the corner.
Because it's
like-
kind of weird. Like if you're gonna be like, "Oh, let me go to the store real quick," and she's like, "I'm not gonna let you fuck anyways." But if you just do it on your phone, like the Ruber guy comes, use the door- and then we'll have different premiums like XL, Ruber XL.
yo, is there a way to like verbally copyright something like in
I declare copyrighted.
like in the office? The guy he goes copyright or something like that.
Yeah, this is
Interview?
copyrighted. all
Isn't
of
it if you mail something to
Yeah.
yourself, some weird shit like that?
I heard that when I used to rap that you
So
put
this
your
is copyrighted?
first disc on a mail, you mail it to yourself. It's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Once we publish it, I think it's copyrighted
Material.
material.
TM.
If someone makes some money off of this, we can at least point to, hey, this is when we dropped it. This is our idea.
Facts.
But then again, there's a lot of ideas out there. It's not yours until you make moves on it, right?
Word.
Fuck, let me stop giving these.
Bro, I
people
thought of the
ideas.
Squatty Potty like 10 years ago.
I'm about to sue him.
I thought of fidget spinners,
Word.
but that's a good idea though. I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
You just have to have enough.
Yo, sign up
employees.
to our Patreon so we can have enough money to fucking fund this idea.
And we pivot to delivering condoms.
that's what it's for, yeah.
That was the master plan all
The
along.
whole time, Rubers.
And it'll be good, bro. We'll stop the spread of STDs.
Deadbeat dad condoms.
Oof.
Trademark.
Don't be a
License
don't
them.
be a deadbeat.
Son!
Oh.
Son!
Don't be a deadbeat. Don't even be a dad.
Yo, I'm not even gonna talk
Why be
more
a dad
about
if you're gonna be a deadbeat?
Yo, watch us move in silence.
Yo,
It sounds like lasagna.
I'm not even talking anymore about our genius ideas. Yeah, I think I'm joking. That Ruber shit is smart.
10 more. I got 20 more.
Y'all could take that one.
That's a freebie.
And then we scramble anyway.
There's some niggas rich off Rubers.
Steve
We're-
Jobs and fucking condoms. because
We're in the basement.
Remember when we thought of Rubers? Welcome to episode 143.
Yo, I
100,
think-
like 700.
You know why I think it would work, bro? Insomnia cookies. That niggas not making money. All they do is deliver cookies at night.
For real?
I never even heard of that.
Never even heard of
Never
that.
heard of insomnia cookie?
Yo, that's mad dope. I want cookies.
Yeah, it's dope. Nigga, it could be like
All they
it's
do is
designed
deliver
for college. It started with college kids. Like, you know, when you pull all nighters doing papers, you want a cookie.
That's the dumbest shit ever. But it makes money, so it's smart.
It makes money, and you telling me,
Yeah, it's funny because people are like, you want a business, just find a demand that you can fill. How the fuck would I have known that was a demand that needed to be filled? I can't find that opportunity. How do you figure that shit
like,
out?
I want a cookie right now. Damn, nobody's giving cookies. Insomnia cookies.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever thought that, the fact that the thought process to I want a cookie from there to let's make a business out of this would have been like, nigga, you wilding right now. That's a stupid.
Bro,
ass
it's
thing.
crazy until somebody does it.
And someone does it and makes money off of it.
Bro, Pet Rocks in the 70s.
I'm holding myself back.
The dude made like became a millionaire.
It's just fucking rocks from a landfill, bro.
Yeah.
What?
You never heard of Pet Rocks?
No.
What? You never heard of pet rocks? They would just like wrap up a rock.
They would have like a little like paper cage.
Yo, I guess it's like
Bro,
putting-
like in toy stores with a rock in it and be like, it's a pet rock.
You never heard that? They
They're
guess
mad
it's-
popular.
yeah,
guess
it
it's
was
like-
like animations and it was in movies and stuff like that.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I've never seen a pet rock. I
I've
guess
never
it's like
seen
putting
one, but I've
water.
seen
Like,
like
yo,
a-
I'm a bottle of water and sell it. It's kind of like that.
Like a lava lamp is one of them stupid
I've
shits.
seen someone like sell nothing, like air.
Yeah.
Like an egg full of air or something. I don't know, some stupid shit. Like,
Nah, but pet rocks, he made money. Nigga, I just gotta get some money. I don't care. I'll sell Giga Pets.
yo,
Facts.
Gigapets were dope.
Fire.
When I was-
Tamagotchis.
Hey,
yeah.
I got to feed my
Tamagotchi,
little
yeah.
mans.
Yeah. He died.
Man,
or
times
he had
was
to clean his
simpler
poop.
back then, man.
Well, psst.
I just that gave me
Trade my Pokemon
nostalgia.
cards and raise my Gigapet, my Tamagotchi.
Word. My
Damn.
brother in his best man speech at my wedding, he talked about Tamagotchis. He said I was so lazy, I wouldn't even clean after my Tamagotchi. Some shit like that.
Bazinga.
Pop.
Yeah, that's a good episode. I fuck with it.
No word.
How was your Father's Day?
Oh shit! It was Father's Day.
Oh, it was cool.
That tells you how it went.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did. Oh, I went bike riding. I got a hitch for a carrier. That shit was fucking hard, nigga. I was sweating. You're pulling like 100 pounds.
Which is mad heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the-
I
what's the
have
time?
other topics, but to be honest with you, this is a good place to stop.
Yeah. Nah, we don't want to talk. We don't want to give you any more of our ideas.
Word.
One of our
But-
billion-dollar
and-
ideas.
I don't want to go from like being super funny to start talking about serious topics because I don't care about them anymore. I want to keep laughing.
Yo, the Bolton report.
Yo, that shit was mad
Yeah.
interesting to me.
I think it looks weird though.
He looked
was.
like a cartoon character, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, like a cartoon character,
like a Looney Tunes character.
Like he needs a top hat.
Yeah. Or like he looks like a,
Or like a
cartoon
cowboy or
seal,
something.
yeah, like a seal.
There is a fucking
It's not a
cartoon
walrus.
character with the fucking. He's just a huge mustache.
Yeah, with the walrus mustache.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I know exactly what you're thinking about. That's who he looks like. But
Damn.
Trump tried to block it, and they said nope. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
We talked. Yeah, but yeah. I actually just watched an interview on the way up here, like before I got in the car. Yeah, that nigga fucking Trump is wild, bro. He was a wild dude.
Yes. Fuck that dude. He's getting destroyed by my boy Sleepy Biden.
It don't matter. He's already he's impeached. That's never gonna go away. It's gonna go down in history. He's been impeached and gonna get reelected.
Word.
Now, I actually don't. I really hope he doesn't. But if he does, that'd be crazy. That I could say in my lifetime, the first president that was impeached got reelected. So
This guy, the same guy I was listening to that I said was smart. I was saying Brett Weinstein or whatever. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He said he has an idea for the presidency. He said they should be what's it called when you need more people for war?
A draft.
Yeah, there should be a draft for president, and we get to decide who we want it to be, and it has to be like public servants. And then he said we could do it because the bi-party system is trash, obviously. So he's like, we'll pick a mid-right guy and a mid-left guy and make them run to be president. Like we could draft somebody, and then he's like, I'll pick Andrew. He said,
"Oh, so like you don't have a choice in the matter."
like we decide who's gonna run for president.
Yeah, but what if they don't want to?
Yeah, they wouldn't have a choice.
Okay, because that's what a draft would be. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to go to war.
So
or jail.
he said some guy I never heard of who was like supposedly mad smart professor.
Like, nigga, you mad good for the country.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking lead.
Yeah,
The Rock.
But
Yo, but that's the problem is the majority of this country are fucking idiots.
yeah, they'll draft Trump.
Yeah, Trump,
they'll
another one of them.
Yeah.
But he's like, I got the two perfect guys, and he said some ring guy who never heard of, who was a professor, who was like an army vet and did all this shit, He's mid-right, and then he said, and for the mid-left, I'll pick Andrew Yang. He's like, because we need somebody who's innovative, somebody who's young, who's willing to listen. And then he's like, and those two working together will get the best result over Biden and fucking Trump.
But but then it gets down to like, why does his selection of people matter more than other people's?
No, yeah, we would have to draft him, I guess. Like as a
But like,
country.
what's the qualifications that you would put in place for that? Like,
he's cool.
Be cool.
yeah. So I mean, Bubba Sparks is going to be president at that rate.
Yo, shout out to Bubba Sparks.
Yeah, he was nice.
That booty rocking everywhere and ugly.
You do it admirably.
You fucking ugly. That was my shit.
Cause this is Bubba's moment. I put my mother on it. I say my mama. It seems as if I love a donut.
Yo, that nigga was nice. I fuck with him
too. He has a song called Deliverance.
I don't know what that
Bubba
is.
Sparks. Bubba Sparks.
I remember him.
Oh yeah,
Miss New Booty.
And Ugly was his first hit.
He had a couple songs. Yeah.
We listened to Infinite on the way up here for the first time. Just
You fucked with it?
The song.
The one song, Infinite.
Yeah.
So then you gotta. I gotta for murdering alphabets.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I gotta repent from
Murray
it.
Instruments.
That was man, that song was fucking fire. Eminem was nice.
I know.
I mean, he still is, but still.
You know what's man stupid of me? You ever heard a rap song that you didn't get
thought we
to?
was
You
gonna
never
end
heard
this,
a
bro.
rap line that you didn't
Yo,
get
women funny.
that you didn't get for mad long? Like the line is so simple. He goes, with more cartoons than animation.
Mm-hmm.
I never got it. And then one day I was like, oh,
Cartoons.
separate tunes
Yeah.
than animation. I'm like, oh shit, listening to music in your car. I was like, yo, that shit's mad dumb. That I didn't get it
That's
immediately.
Double entendre.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yo, I think it's nice. I think it's nice.
He's like, my thought is deeper than a Jeep full of people.
Yeah.
One thought of my cerebral is deeper than a Jeep full of people.
MC's Arlito.
I came across pandemonium, battle of band of 40 MCs and stand alone. It's a good album, bro. It's a good song. It's a good album, period, but it's a good song.
That song is OD.
Nigga OD. Like the second verse was.
The hook is lyrical.
The hook is lyrical, but my favorite is that second verse where
That's the deep.
they're meant to be infinite. Yeah,
I wrote some shit that inspired me because he goes.
that's why you infinite flesh, right?
Yeah.
Yo, oh shit! Before we go, I gotta play that song. Go ahead.
What? Not yet. It inspired me. Well, my first shit. He goes. That's evident. I'm never saying that I'm clever ever since the resident do some shit that's never sent my MOs or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I wrote some shit like that. I remember that was the first rap when I was like, I used that scheme and I was like, yo, I'm nice.
I could do this.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yo, we're gonna change the intro to one of these songs.
Hey. It's flesh.
That's infinite flesh. That's for Kel.
That's the way to end it. That beat is hard. I got that shit on some fucking beat shit like years ago.
Do you want to hear it?
Fuck it.
You heard this?
Kid never slow, came back, better flow when the dark gotta glow. Fucker one's gotta go by my nose. Mama's cooking platanos. Shorty, what that mouth do? Myself, know with pain by myself. Overcame by myself on the plane.
Yo, this is a dope way to end it.
Dance under the full moon. Grew up without a full spoon. Hold up in your bitches, boom, boom. Pussy feeling no one villa with the skillet.
Yeah, I was listening to this shit the other day.
Never focus on my image for the game. You gotta script.
I like my second verse better. Because I try to force so many words into this verse
And this one right here?
at the end. Yo, sign me, yo. Atlantic.
Yo, it's a good song. You can
That
listen
shit was hot.
you can
That shit
listen
was
to the
hot.
rest on Patreon.
Or
I got another
yeah,
song
that's
too.
good.
I got another song.
I think the next verse I started off, bitches think I missed. Oh, bitches call me Mr. Right, knowing that I did him wrong, and I thought that was the fucking. Oh, this is fire. All right, we could end up with this right here.
Oh, where?
Fire in your ears,
You want to hear
and
it?
we can't get taken down because it's my song.
Word. It's a vibe.
I recorded that shit right here.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm living and sinning and swimming in Dominican women. The color of cinnamon in my Timberlands. I stop you out. Know what my block about. Guarantee the Glock is out. If rap is job, I clock you out. You think you tough, I knock you out. The infinite one, I'll diminish the sun before a minute begun. All your gimmicks are done, nigga. It's I am finite and I am not finished. It's just me, no gimmicks like the Chronicles.
I'm impossible to mimic.
Lyrics galore, catch me kissing your whore. Your ex is fit so wet that she's pissing the floor. I bag the baddest.
Wait, you gotta do that. You gotta get to the part where I say Katie. After that.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my cousin JT, cause you kinda raised me. When my pops died, you embraced me. Life is crazy, a nigga had a baby. Gotta get with
After
Hazy.
this.
Getting too personal now. I can't help it, it's my versatile style. Every verse I compile was like a murderous trial. I verbally nurture a sound that you think is profound. Third world country, about to take your food if my firstborn's hungry. How you think you fly when you third world bummy? Nigga, you ain't nice, get these fuck boys from me. Spitting wisdom over rhythms from a written composition. If you think you're competition, your son will have his father missing. Blah, blah, doo-doo.
On your bitch, we ran a choo-choo train.
Crazy, never let they chase me, try to chase me 'cause they
Yo, it's crazy because I was listening to this last week.
hate me, but baby, I'm from the 80s.
Yo, sign up to a Patreon. Listen, support Debbie Dads. Tell your friends to come and listen. We good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
good.
y'all. Thanks for listening.
Peace.
Well, honey, I've been so sick, so sad. Whenever I'm happy, it makes you mad. I hope your ass breaks out in a rash. You remind me of my deadbeat dad. Fuck off.